What up? What up? Let's get set up. Caleb Williams getting ready to go.
Just be myself. And when it comes time to be Superman, be Superman. But other than that, just play point guard until then.
All right, thanks so much, Caleb.
Thank you.
Joe.
All right, Laura, thank you. Let's shift our focus to the Minnesota Vikings. They are loaded.
Let's see
they
what
have the
J.J.
NFL's
McCarthy
coach
got
of the year.
tonight, finally.
They've got a good offensive line. They've got Justin Jefferson on the outside. They've got good running backs. They've got a great defense. The only question is how good is J.J. McCarthy? He missed all of last year. I cannot wait to watch this young man play.
I don't think there's more pressure on a quarterback coming into this season than there is on J.J. McCarthy. And the reason for that, Joe, is for all the reasons you just said. They are loaded at every position. It's a team that won 14 games last year and decided not to bring back their starting quarterback. Now, how are they going to get him going? This is a big game for him, of course, but he has played in bigger stages. And so we'll see if Kevin O'Connell can get him untracked early in this game with some easy completions. He, too, wants to take some pressure off him and run the football. We very well could see Minnesota run the ball more this year under Kevin O'Connell than what we've seen in the previous 3 seasons.
Yeah, and Lisa Salters, of all the places he could have made his NFL debut, he's taken on the Bears, the team he grew up rooting for. Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, the Vikings may be on the road tonight, but J.J. McCarthy is right at home for his NFL debut. He grew up a Bears fan just 17 miles west in the suburb of LaGrange Park. His father, Jim, took him to his very first NFL game when J.J. was just 4 years old, right here at Soldier Field with the Bears playing, who else? The Minnesota Vikings. But while McCarthy said coming home is cool, he told us he's just excited to be back on the field.
Yeah, I was beat yesterday. I had to do a bunch of shit around here today and yesterday after the game, or at halftime of the Packers game. I wasn't able to get back online last night. I apologize. Boy, the Bills, what a comeback. Holy smokes. Bills, I cannot believe the Ravens blew that game. Holy smokes. I was impressed with Green Bay. I thought Green Bay looked very good. Not too impressed with the Patriots. I know it's going to take a while, but I expected more out of them yesterday. Good job, Varsity. Excellent job. Keep up the good work. That weight will come off. As long as you're eating right and doing some exercise, you'll lose it. You can't. You got to continue. You got to be consistent and really stick with it. It's the most important part, is sticking with it. I've never seen J.J. McCarthy play in the NFL, really. Not even in the preseason. Not at all last year. People are sold on him. People think he's the next big thing. We shall see. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Please like, share, subscribe to Nate's Live Talk. We hang out, watch ball games, talk shit, break balls. I do all types of different shit. Whatever I feel up to. I've been doing weight loss videos. I've recently lost about 50 pounds. Trying to lose 100 pounds total. If you're trying to lose weight, check some of those out. Surprised the Jets played as well as they did. What else happened yesterday? Dolphins look like they're going to be looking for a new head coach real soon. I think Miami's coach is out of there very, very soon. And a lot of people think the Bears are going to be really good. We'll see tonight. We'll see tonight. Vikings should be pretty good. They were pretty good last year. I would have got every game right yesterday if it wasn't for, like, teams blowing it late. Besides New England. I lost, like, 3 of my picks. I lost New England. I lost the Seahawks. I lost the Ravens. That was about my only losses for the day. And I lost Detroit. Two of them very close losses, but it's early. If I could go do that the whole season, I'd be pretty happy with myself with my picks. Soldier Field. Place is packed. Chicago has not had a competitive team in quite a while. I'm sure they're dying for one. New coach. Second-year quarterback. We're going to get the action started here in 1 minute.
Thank you.
National
Now,
anthem.
presenting our nation's colors is the Chicago Fire Department. Please stand and remove your hats and honor America with the presentation of our nation's flag. Performing the national anthem is Jim Cornelison, accompanied by Quinn West from the Chicago Hearing Society. Oh, say.
Can you see by the dawn's early light? Don't want to get a copyright for the national anthem, God forbid. JJ McCarthy looks ready for war. He looks pissed. Justin Jefferson looks ready for war, pissed, with about $100,000 worth of diamonds on. Ben Johnson looks calm. New Bears coach. See what he can do. Supposedly the offensive genius, the quarterback whisperer. Who you guys got tonight? We got 4 votes in. JJ McCarthy will be a better quarterback than Caleb Williams over his career. 75% took JJ. Action getting ready to start any minute. Believe it or not, it does, dude. Corporate anthem, right? No doubt. Nice name. That's a pretty damn funny screen name. What up, pubes? What up, poobs? Yeah, really. The other one you get copyright for, when I was covering the election, the guy that sings Proud to be an American, copyrighted like a mother effer. Well, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I might get in trouble just for singing that shit. Yeah, they don't play. They do not play. I got copyright for being at that concert when I was eating mushrooms me and Ura, I got copyright for the music playing in the background. And it wasn't even the band playing it. It was a cover band. They don't play with music. That's why I don't play music much on the channel. I would love to sit here and play music and shoot the shit and have fun. But there's like one way to get away with it and you're still taking a shot. I don't understand what you're saying, Pubes. Like everyone hates America? Fuck them. Fuck them. But one thing we know, JJ McCarthy's got some weapons. That's one thing we do know. He's got a good running back, one healthy. He's got several solid wide receivers, tight end as well. Vikings defense seems to always play better at the beginning of the season. We'll see what they got this year. I know last year they had some guys that could play.
On the toss, they defer. Vikings will receive, and we get set for football on a Monday night. The reigning coach of the year, year number 4 for Kevin O'Connell.
What up, DA?
Getting his young quarterback ready to go.
Who you got tonight?
And Ben Johnson, 39 years old, on the other sideline. His first game as an NFL head coach. Going to be fun as Santos kicks it away.
They're going to return it.
Returns.
Vikings brought down. No, stays up.
20 and is able to get it out to the 25, which is where McCarthy and company
Out to the 25.
set up.
So the Vikings with the ball first.
Is J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy, 10th overall pick in 2024. Did not play last season, tore his right meniscus. 27-1 as a starter in college. Won a national championship with Michigan. Here we go. Let's see what the kid got.
They're going to try to maybe roll him out, get him an easy completion early in this game.
They come out with 3 wide receivers, a tight end. 2 tight ends. One moves in motion, back to the line. Halfback toss to the right. Jones runs for about a yard.
Ridden out by Tyreek Stevenson after a gain of just 1. We look at the lineups. First, we'll start with Minnesota and what they bring on a Monday night. Aaron Jones is their lead back. Justin Jefferson, arguably the best in the game.
I took the Vikings
Jamar
tonight.
Chase says, not so fast.
A lot of people think the Bears are a playoff team this year.
At left tackle.
I don't.
Christian Darrisaw not ready. McCarthy changing things at the line. Play clock under 5.
Got to get a hike.
Play action. First throw. Easy throw. Oliver, the tight
Nice
end.
stiff arm.
Broke a tackle. 3rd and short.
Wow, he mushed his shit.
The Bears are playing shorthanded on defense. They are without their top corner and one of the best in the game. And Jalen Johnson out with a bad groin, not able to answer the call. Kyler Gordon and T.J. Edwards dealing with bad hamstrings.
What, bro? Bears beat up on defense.
3rd down and 2.
Trips bunch. They send a guy in motion. 2 left, 2 right. Shotgun McCarthy. Single back right. They rush 4. McCarthy in trouble.
Is down.
Sacked.
And a sack by the Chicago defense. A loss of 1 as Jervon Dexter
Good job by the Bears.
McCarthy to the grass.
You see they come up, they show mug linebackers as though they might bring pressure. They only rush 4, and they're able to get home. That's a question mark coming into this season as to whether or not the Bears are going to be able to pressure the quarterback. They forced the 3 and out, and Dennis Allen and his defensive group off to a good start tonight.
Jackson
Vikings
made
got a
big
punt.
strides last year. They're looking for more in year 3, and he comes up with a sack on the first series of the game.
Kick is off.
The punt by Ryan Wright.
Decent one.
Devin Duvernay. A bobble.
There he goes.
Turn.
Out to the 35.
And a nice one at that, out to the 39.
Out to the 39.
And a 23-yard return for the first of the year for Devin Duvernay after a 52-yard punt. And now the question is...
I'm not sold on Caleb Williams. I think he's soft as baby shit. But he did not have a good team last year either. Got sacked a lot.
Last year, a number of those sacks were with Caleb Williams holding the ball for well over 5 seconds.
That's
so
what
some
I
of the
worry
things
about.
that he got away with in college, he realized last year at this level it doesn't work.
Here's Williams' first snap of the season. Getting the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. Looking,
Set up,
plenty of time.
Looking for Swift out
Throws.
of the backfield. Nice spinning catch.
Gain of 2.
And he's forced out by Pace after a gain of 3.
What up, what up?
Both teams went into the offseason and said, we need to get better on the offensive line. You see
Swift
the
with a
skill
catch.
positions, and in the middle, Troy, they bring in a new center and 2 new guards.
No, that was the area of this football
Joe
team
Tooney.
where they just had to solidify some
Long
things.
time
They did, as we said,
lineman
16
now with the
sacks
Bears.
A season ago, some of that, a lot of that on the
Second and
quarterback.
7.
That offensive line's not
Williams
immune either.
fakes the handoff.
Action
In
pressure
trouble.
with Bernard
Nice
coming off
movement.
the edge. And now
Throws
here's
cross
Swift
field
on the
to
other
Swift.
side. Nice pass
First down.
for the catch, the run, the first down.
Wow.
That was not easy. But Caleb Williams threw a strike.
That was a
floating across
ballsy
the field
throw.
for 8 yards.
He was wide open.
Pressure comes here, and as you see Caleb Williams come off the play fake, he's going to set up
Ooh,
and try to
Bears might have
one
got
of
away
those
with one.
intermediate passes and just was unable to.
Refs
timing
didn't
was
call
thrown
it.
off, and
First
he had
down,
to come
Chicago.
off it and then immediately to DeAndre Swift. That's twice now on those passes by Caleb
Swift,
Williams. He's been
all
able to
10
get
yards
through
of
the
offense
pressure
for the
on the
Bears.
first one. On the second one with pressure,
Williams
was able to find his
under
outlet
center.
receiver.
Man in motion.
Now it's
Run a
to
pitch.
Swift. Had some room in front of
Gain
him.
of 4,
What did
Swift.
his head coach Ben Johnson tell him? Completions, 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 and he's got a couple already.
Yeah, that's right. And often
Vikings starting defense. Allen, Hargrave on the front line. Greenard, Cashman, Pace, Van Ginkel. Linebackers. Secondary, Murphy Jr., Metellus, Jackson, and Rogers. 2nd and 6 for Chicago. Single back. Twins. 2 wide receivers right. Tight end. Balanced offense on each side. Play action fake. Plenty of time. Throw over the middle. Complete. Gain of 15. That was not Swift. That was the backup running back. Offensive line looks good for Chicago starting out.
up in to take away that inside breaking. And once they take away the inside breaking route, he comes right down as he should to his back.
Here we go, throwing again.
Williams
Complete.
able to complete over the middle. Good throw, tight coverage. A gain of 6 as he got it to DJ Moore, his most veteran receiver on the outside, and Blake Cashman was all over it.
Well, and we can't talk enough about the fact that you come in with a new offense. There's a certain style that you want to play. That
Vikings haven't brought much heat. Playing like soft zones, zone man coverage.
quarterback and an offense
2
just
wide
trying to find their
receivers.
footing.
Here is
Run.
Swift, and a good play by
No
Grenard as he
gain.
got through. A loss of 1. And so third and medium coming up for
They're in the
Caleb
weak eye
Williams and
formation.
company.
No gain on the play.
Pretty good first possession they have going here as they have it at the Minnesota 30.
Yeah, these defensive ends, edge rushers for Minnesota, they bring them in last year. Jonathan Grenard, who made the play there, comes in last year along with Andrew Van.
Bears better watch it. There's been 2 holds they've gotten away with so far. On the right side of the line both times. Grenard with a big play there. Had 59 tackles last year. 3rd and 5, Williams. Shotgun. They're going to run a man in motion, and they're going to call a timeout.
Play clock was expiring, and Caleb Williams saw it and called timeout.
Burning the timeout on the
Williams
first drive.
has started 4 for 4 under Ben Johnson.
Yeah, that's a pretty good guess, Term. Hope you're having a good night, man. Offensive line shuffle. Last year, Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, Coleman Shelton. Hey, they switched it too fast. Now they've moved a bunch of guys around to different positions. Some guys from the left side of the line playing on the right. They added Joe Thuney, Drew Dahlman starting at center. 3rd and 5, Bears.
Rams is now back with Ben Johnson, this time in a Bears uniform.
Well, and very easily could have had a new starting left tackle as well. I'm not so sure when they drafted Ozzie Capillo out of Boston College that the intention wasn't for him to be the starter at left tackle.
On 3rd down,
Plenty of time.
Williams has to get out.
Scrambling. Gotta do it.
Downfield.
Nice play.
He caught it. 1st down, Chicago. What a throw, what a catch by Rome Odunze.
It really was, and Odunze does an excellent job. It
Tough
didn't
catch.
look like he was going to be able to create any type of separation once Caleb Williams got outside the pocket, but he did.
17.
Throwing again,
Now
complete.
Zacchaeus just tripped up.
They're
He
gonna bring
was
up
thinking about the
2nd and
touchdown
5.
as that play was made by Jeff Okudah. Back to that throw and catch.
Yeah, it didn't look
Maybe
like
a
there
little
was much
less.
there at all, and Caleb Williams just kept his eyes down the field and saw that finally Odunze.
Surprised Caleb Williams doesn't have a lily in his hair tonight. Fucking weirdo.
Your player coming down with the football.
2nd down and 3 here. Ball inside the 10.
Twin tight end right. Vikings call timeout.
And now timeout Vikings. Crowd likes it.
Vikings did not like that formation.
I think they're impressed with what they see here. About 1/100,000th into the season.
Caleb Williams, good stop.
Last season, the Bears offense, and things are very different now, one of 3 teams that did not have an opening drive touchdown.
That's pretty
They
rough.
face a 2nd down and 3, and I see my partner to my right shaking his head.
Well, just because it hasn't been easy. You know, this drive has not been methodical. It really has been Caleb Williams being able to one, get through these progressions, find the open.
2nd and 3 from about the 6-yard line. Williams
Pocket. So
under
a
center.
lot of good things here by Caleb Williams.
Strong
on this
eye
opening
formation.
drive.
2nd
Handoff.
and 3, Swift, and a nice play is
Tackle
made.
for a loss.
Getting through and making that stop was Levi Drake Rodriguez, and a loss of 3 to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, just not much movement whatsoever. But you see Caleb Williams then under center, and a lot of what the Bears are going to do is going to come off of that look. With the play action, they get the running game going. But as we said coming into this game, Joe, Minnesota was very tough to run the football against a year ago. So as much as you'd like to be able to, that's going to be a real challenge throughout this evening.
3rd and 6. Williams in the gun.
3rd down and 6.
In trouble.
Williams lateral.
Running. Plenty of room.
The end zone.
Ooh, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nice job. Ran through a DB. Caleb Williams. Very good first drive. Good job by his offensive line.
Did not have a rushing touchdown last season his rookie year, and he takes it in
Gave him
And you
all
can't
day
do
on
much
that
better.
drive.
Caleb 6 for 6, 51 yards, found 5 different receivers on that possession, and then a 9-yard touchdown run.
We heard Caleb Williams tell Lisa Salters before the game, when it's time to be Superman, go be Superman. Well, it was time on that last play, and he was.
7-zip. And the faithful here at Soldier Field happy to see the calendar is turned. It's 2025. It's Caleb Williams in year number 2.
That Vikings player should have cleaned his clock.
First point.
I don't know if he was afraid to get run over or he was afraid of catching a penalty. Either way, Caleb Williams with the touchdown run bears up 7-0 over the Vikings. The Vikings got the ball first. They went 3 and out. McCarthy got sacked on the drive. They ran the ball a couple times. See if he can do something better on his second drive. It's early in the season. Early in the season. I still can't believe the fucking Ravens choked last night. They needed to win that game last night badly. What up, Pat? Salute. Just for their team psyche. After the loss last year, then they're up 15 points. It was like 40-25, I think, in the fourth quarter. You blow a 15-point lead, and then you can't get a couple first downs to seal the game. Wild. I don't know. I've been known to suck a toe or two. Maybe. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. When she's losing her mind, you'll be thanking me. And Rex. So Caleb Williams with a good first drive. He didn't have a flower in his hair or on his football helmet. That's probably a good sign. Vikings better get something going here.
Quarterback playing from behind.
Well, as much as you'd like to see a young quarterback play within the structure of the offense, you know, those 2 big third downs. It was a big catch by Odunze with him out of the pocket, and then, of course, the scramble for the touchdown.
Return.
Here's Miles Price. The rookie
Ooh.
from Indiana got hit hard. After getting across the 20.
He got his clock cleaned. Big hit.
3-yard return by Miles Price.
Miles Price.
Seeing
The
a lot
price
more
is wrong.
returns in the opening weekend than we even saw last year with the new rules in place. That's a big-time hit. The
Have a
fact he
sucker,
even held on to the
motherfucker.
football was impressive.
All right, second possession for McCarthy.
Who's Chris Penn? Out of the shotgun, 3 wide, 2 running backs.
Little shoulder
Screen.
fake, and
Jefferson.
to get the ball in his hands.
Gain of 4, maybe 5.
Behind the line of scrimmage, and he turns that into a positive play as Bayard knocks him down after a gain of 4. You got a
I gotta look
4-time
up
Pro
Chris
Bowl
Penn.
receiver, 2-time All-Pro, had over 1,500 yards a year ago. And he is the only player in NFL history with 7,000-plus receiving yards over his first 5 seasons. Be a good idea to look for number 18.
Yeah, the only thing that could slow him down is his hamstrings, which he was battling through in the
3 wide receiver.
training camp this summer.
And They're in bunch on the
behind the
left.
line of scrimmage. They're calling that a rush.
Jones.
Well played by this Bears defense as
Not
Aaron
much.
Jones is swallowed up by the new Bear, Grady Jarrett. Let's send it to Lisa with more on Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, Joe, Justin told me he actually went into camp with his left hamstring feeling not right. There was some tightness, some soreness. So because of what happened in the
Ravens blew it.
2023 season,
Derrick
he missed
Henry
7
coughed it
games
up.
because of a right hamstring strain. He immediately told this training staff and they shut him down. He says both hamstrings feel good now. He's starting this season.
3rd and 4.
with limitations.
McCarthy, 4 wideouts.
It'll be an ongoing maintenance issue. Now 3rd down and 4.
Single back right.
McCarthy.
Got to get rid of it. Nice move.
Down he goes.
Wow, I don't know how he even got away in the first place.
And it'll go down as
There's another sack.
Pressure by Dio Odengbo, who was brought in by the front office to beef up the pass rush for Chicago.
2 3-and-outs for McCarthy in a row. 2 third-down sacks in a row. Good job by McCarthy to get out of there. Couldn't keep his feet underneath him. What up, Jet?
Talking with Dennis Allen,
The Vikings got
he
a
said
punt.
he wasn't real sure what to expect of his pass rush. If they couldn't get there with 4, they'd start bringing more. So far, he hasn't had a
Oh,
need
that
to
was
do
awful.
that.
Duvernay from inside the 20
They needed to win that game. That was horrible.
to the 25. 7-yard return.
They're never gonna
Bears
beat
defense,
Buffalo.
good start for Dennis Allen. 2 sacks, 2 3-and-outs. Second possession for Caleb and the Bears.
They're never going to beat Buffalo. Buffalo's in their fucking head. Buffalo was already in their head. They're even more in their head now. Even more in their head. And even though Derrick Henry fumbled, they still shouldn't have lost that game. They still shouldn't have lost that game. I wish I could have watched it with you guys. I watched like the 4th quarter. That was it. And then I watched the highlights after. You know, like 20 minutes of the game broken down. And there was no excuse for the Ravens blowing that game. None. The Bills gave them every chance to win it. But I still think it's going to be, I still think the Ravens win the division. I mean, they scored 40 points and lost to, which is fucking horrible. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't think they beat the Bills. They can beat probably everyone else. Wild. What the fuck? Something fucked up with the announcer. Sounds like The Exorcist. Caleb Williams directly under center. 3 tight end package. Fakes the handoff going downfield. Plenty of time. Dumps it to Swift out of the backfield. Maybe a yard. What the fuck? Williams looks good. Offensive line looks really good. I thought they might have got away with a couple, but doesn't matter what I think. 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Williams in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers left. Back to pass. In trouble. Scrambling. Nice vision Up the middle, gain of about 13. Caleb Williams off to a hot start. I worry about the Lions after yesterday. That was a really bad showing. They play better at home. They always have the last few years. Williams, 7 for 7. Ran one in, 7-0. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 4.
Some of this during the course of the season. He was in the backfield a lot during camp. A gain of 5.
The Bills hooked Jet up big time.
Well, last year there was some discussion about, like Amon-Ra St. Brown, but even he, when he lined up in the backfield, he didn't do it a whole lot. About 15 times during the season, and even with DJ Moore getting some work in training camp, I can't imagine they're going to major in a lot of that, even though the running back position.
Williams moving a lot of people around directly under center. Oh, we got a false start. I think it's on the right tackle.
False start, number 58 offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
That's Alan Eck, our referee tonight. So back to second down and 10.
Yeah, this was an area last year.
Who's that, Varsity? Williams?
In fact,
219 passing
point of
yards.
Contention by Ben Johnson in preseason. The pre-snap.
He had a good preseason. They said he
He's
sucked
not
in
going to
practice.
tolerate that. You got to expect
But he played
big
well in the game.
improvements this year.
I think they need to play these guys in the preseason. I wasn't happy the Pats didn't play Drake more.
Time runs out.
Wow.
That's the rookie Loveland.
The Bears line
Former
is
Michigan Wolverine.
playing
and the
phenomenal.
10th pick in this past draft.
That was a huge hit.
Third and short.
That was all his
Trying
line.
to work this side here. DJ Moore is going to go to the corner, and they get the too high look with the safety. So that's the hole in that zone, and he just doesn't quite turn it loose. So Caleb's done a lot of really great things, but there's been opportunity.
Caleb Williams has been perfect.
For some bigger plays if he gets a good pre-snap read and knows
that one was
exactly
behind him, but
where
still made the play.
design of the play is taking him.
Quick
Screen.
throw is low and away.
Big
He
loss.
makes the catch, but he is tackled immediately by Isaiah Rodgers. It's fourth down.
And here comes the punt squad.
Trying to get it to Romo Dunze out on the edge. A loss of 4 in the play, and here comes a punt.
Yeah, and so
I don't know what to expect out of Minnesota's D. They lost some people. They're usually solid, though. They're usually pretty solid, unless they're playing the Lions or the Commanders. Bears going to punter at about the 28-yard line of their side of the field. Punt high in the air. Very good kick. It's going to go out probably around the 15. Are they throwing flags and spitting? No spitting tonight, you fucking animals. There you go, Varsity. Yeah, JJ better get it going, Crane. Rough stop. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't, VA. Don't sweat it. Appreciate it, though. We don't like money. Yeah, I mean, the Niners played tough. I mean, neither team really lit it up. Niners only beat them by 3 points. They got a halfway decent defense when they're healthy. I'd be more worried about the Niners not scoring. You know, I mean, they only put up 10 points yesterday. I thought it was bullshit too, Crane. I thought they got fucked too. I took the Seahawks in that game. That was one of my 3 or 4 losses yesterday. What were my losses? I lost New England, Lions. I thought the Lions were going to show up. They fucking shit their pants. The Lions fucked me. Every time I take the Lions, they fuck me. Patriots. I didn't bet money. I'm just saying. I make a pick every week on the channel. Pats, Lions. Someone else fucked me too. The Ravens. The Ravens and someone else. Gino looked really good. The Patriots really kind of gave that game away, in my opinion. Us not having Gonzalez, I think, really fucked us. But Gino looked all right, yeah. But the Patriots made a lot of fucking mistakes. They played too conservative, too, especially in the second half. What other game did I lose yesterday? Seattle lost, New England lost, the Lions lost, and the Ravens lost. That was my 4 losses. Everything else I was right on. And tonight I got the Vikings. Here's McCarthy. They run a toss. Good run and gain of about 6. Big tackle by Sol. He was phenomenal. Him and Steve Slayton at West Virginia, they were unstoppable. Yeah, Cam Ward's young. Cam Ward's young, and he doesn't have much as far as weapons. So you might want to pump the brakes. But the Broncos had a very good defense last year. So far this year, it looks good. You can only go off the Titans game, but good start. End of the first quarter. Bears lead the Vikings 7-0. Going to be about 2nd and 4 or 5 at the start of the second quarter. End of the first quarter. Caleb Williams looked pretty good. Yeah, I think his coach sucks too. I am not a fan of the Titans coach whatsoever. He's a fucking idiot. I watched a few interviews of him and shit. I'm like, I don't know about this dude. His dad was a fucking kind of a jerk, I heard too. His dad did win a national championship, I think, with Nebraska, but. Oh, Gino at West Virginia was fucking phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal. He was up for the Heisman. I don't think he won it. I think RG3 won over him. But him and Steve Slayton, the running back, used to fucking kill it. He was good too for a while. He played a couple of years in the NFL. He played a lot with Arian Foster, and then Foster ended up winning the job, I think. But Slayton was really, he's phenomenal. Can catch the ball, run. He's good for like a touchdown and 100 all-purpose yards every game. In college, he would put up numbers double, triple that. Oh, I will definitely do so, Jet. What's his name? Fuck. I know his father was a coach, too. His father coached the Raiders, and I think his father coached Nebraska or Ohio State or something like that. I know his last name begins with a C. I can't think of it. But I'll look it up at a commercial break. Callahan, yep. Thank you. At the half. Is it his halftime interview or his post-game interview?
included.
Thank you, Kevin. Joe.
All right, Lisa, thank you. What a job Kevin O'Connell did in rebuilding the confidence of Kirk Cousins.
Next commercial, we'll check it
first
out.
took over in Minnesota last year, rebuilding the confidence in the career of Sam Darnold.
McCarthy,
And
5
now
wide.
he's molding young
Shotgun.
J.J. McCarthy, the number 10 pick from last season.
He got time.
Here's his
Going
first one
downfield.
and
Interference.
contact
Throw
and
the flag. Intended for Jones.
Aaron Jones out of the backfield.
Horrible
down
coverage.
The sideline, and Deshaun Wright, who last year was
Good
on the
coverage. He didn't
Vikings
look back.
practice squad, guilty of pass interference.
Let's take a look at it.
Pass interference, number 26 defense. The ball will be placed in spot of foul. Automatic first down.
Clearly pass interference, they get the call, but to be able to split out a guy like Aaron Jones as a running back and have him work one-on-one against a corner and have J.J. McCarthy with the confidence and giving him a chance on a deep ball is pretty good. They were working also with Justin Jefferson over the middle. But Dennis Allen on that play with 2 tight ends and
I'm going to watch some of the shorts.
in the lineup elects to go base coverage, and even with a corner on Aaron Jones, they still get something out of it.
42 yards on that penalty on pass
Throwback.
interference.
Pro set.
Ducks, goes.
Nice run, McCarthy. Wasn't pretty.
Let's send it down to Laura.
Well, Joe, you just mentioned Deshaun Wright was on the practice squad for the Vikings last year. He spent most of his time on the scout team going up against Justin Jefferson, and actually credits Jefferson with making him a better corner, filling in for Jalen Johnson tonight, of course. But he said Jefferson told him, don't hold back. He wanted to do as much as possible against him on that practice squad.
Deshaun Wright, big penalty.
So he's getting his chance tonight, Laura. Deshaun,
McCarthy,
26
handoff.
years old from Oregon
Nice
State.
run.
Handoff is to Mason. And a nice push over the left side, a gain of 5.
Well, I think that's the part that we're going to see out of Minnesota offensively this
I
year
got
is bringing
Vikings
in
trade.
Jordan Mason. Made the trade with the 49ers, and last year Aaron Jones, he had more touches than he had at any other time in his career.
Oh, he's gonna get one.
And they just don't want to continue to
gonna
overwork
get
him
one.
like that. Bring in a bigger
He's gonna
back
get one
like
on this
Jordan
drive.
Mason and let him get the tough yards like he just got.
I got a feeling. He might get one right here. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5, Mason again.
Nice D.
Got around Edmonds
Well
for
done.
a moment, and then Tremaine gets back in on the tackle, and Deshaun Wright was there to meet him initially in a loss of 3.
Well, just a good job there by Dio.
Vikings have been pretty conservative with their play calling so far. It seems like. And the Bears defense has gotten them twice on 3rd down, so see what happens here.
Another guy who they brought in this offseason makes a nice play.
3rd and 8.
McCarthy, 3 wide receivers right, tight end to the left side of the line, single back left, shotgun, snap, throws, caught. Oh, they said it hit the turf. Incomplete, Jefferson. I think it would have been like 4th and 1 if he made the catch.
On for the Vikings.
Yeah, just man across the board. They've got a safety in the middle of the field. There's no disguising what Chicago is doing. And somebody's just got to win on the route. Just wasn't a whole lot of places to go with the football. You see the look here.
Oh, what about the hold on Naylor
Pretty
coming
good
off?
coverage.
Yeah, it looked like it
Ball,
wasn't.
but you see, we
It wasn't
talked
as bad
about
as I thought.
How Chicago's shorthanded with the injuries. They hold up well.
31-yard try is drilled by Will Reichert. And J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings are on the board now.
So Vikings finally score 7-3 Chicago. Beginning of the 2nd quarter, 12:48 to go before the half. Let's check out Brian Callahan and see how fucking smart he sounded.
Yeah, you got to get a foot in bounds too, which we didn't have a clean look at whether his foot was down as well. An elbow doesn't equal 2 feet. So, again, I know you guys are all here for the conversation about the play with Alec and challenging the play and what I said after the game. And look, ultimately, my interpretation of the rule was wrong. I'll own it. We should have challenged the play, and that's pretty much all I can say about it. Just I'll own a mistake. Should have challenged it, and that's where it stands.
Well, then why don't you just fucking challenge it anyway? If it's such an important play, fucking challenge it. Maybe you get a break from God. Yeah, I've heard him talk before, Jet. He's not very bright, in my opinion. I don't know how he got his fucking job. They got rid of Vrabel for him. Although, who knows, Vrabel, I wasn't too crazy about yesterday either. They're bashing Vrabel up here in New England. The New England press, certain sports radio channels that stir the shit, they're fucking going after New England hard today. And even if you don't know, dude, you should have some guy that's a genius sit next to you on the sideline that knows the rules perfectly. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I would do if I didn't know everything 100%. I would hire someone to, like, I would hire a fucking lawyer to be there on the side of the field with me and be like, oh, the fucking rule in this and this states this. I'm serious. I would. All the money they spend on shit, these football teams, I would hire someone to literally learn the fucking rule book and be right next to me at all times. Exactly. And that as well. If you don't know, throw the fucking red flag. You'll at least stop play. And then you can get an explanation.
At least I think that's a full moon. It looked full to me. I actually dropped my astronomy class at Indiana. I thought I had signed up for astrology, but instead it was astronomy, and it was a bunch of numbers and stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to be part of that.
Come on. 7-3 game.
Here we go.
DJ Moore.
Third
and
drive
the
for the Bears coming up.
To go back
If
out
they
to
handle
the
this
field.
kickoff.
And we are about to play our first quote-unquote cartoon of 2025. Here is Duvernay.
Oh, we got a run back. We got a flag.
Forced down after a good
Coming
return.
back.
A flag is down at the 39.
If they don't do that, Crane, they're idiots. That would be the first thing I do.
Return.
If I was a coach, I would hire a fucking someone that played football that's a genius and say, maybe studies law, and have them literally be right there on the sideline with me. You don't leave my side when there's a fucked up call or something with the rules. You need to tap me on the shoulder and let me know. You think Belichick had a guy like that? Belichick probably knew them all. Honestly. You can say what you want about him. I'm sure he knew every fucking rule possible. 9 for 9, 56 yards, 21 rushing yards, and a touchdown for Williams. Throwing right. Caught. Nice throw. DJ Moore. Some yards after the catch. Yakking all over the Vikings. Gain of at least 20.
10. Yeah, he's on a roll right now. This is his best throw of the night.
I don't care if he's Rain Man. As long as he knows every
Moore
fucking
comes
rule.
off the ball, he gets jammed up a little bit, so the timing is off. And Caleb then in the pocket, he's got a double hit
The belly
just
whisperer.
to get the timing back on it.
The coochie
But he knew
whisperer.
exactly what he had with the coverage. They covered the inside receiver. He went to the outside guy.
Caleb Williams
Just really
looking
great
sharp.
presence by Caleb Williams, knowing what he got.
I'm impressed.
Career best 10 straight completions for Caleb Williams as the handoff is to DJ Moore, his second carry. Eric Wilson on the tackle, a gain of 1.
10 straight completions to
And
start
the
the
longest
game.
by the Bears to
Longest
start
since
a
1978
season
for the
since
Bears.
1978. We'll get John Parolin on a name for that. We call Parolin Pylon. Country's waiting for that. All right, 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun. More in motion.
Good.
Oh,
That's a
jump.
flag.
More jump.
Backing him up.
He leaned in.
That's another area with some of the pre-snap with the motions, just timing it up.
Number 2, offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
And that's going to be a work in progress, but I know for Ben Johnson.
Was her name Jordan? Was her name Jordan? She lost. She went to be Miss Maine. She ended up losing. Miss Maine, though, I seen some of Miss Maine's. They're surprisingly hot, a couple of them. Williams out of the gun. 3 wide receivers. Under pressure. Avoids a sack. Running. Looking downfield. Running. Spin move. Wow. Nice play, Caleb Williams. Holy shit. He's playing his fucking ass off right now. It's going to bring up like 3rd and 5. That was nasty, right, Crane? Michael Jordan or Jordan, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jet?
Legs, which is such an asset.
I don't know her last name. I know her first name is Jordan. With an O, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh.
Another false start.
False start, number 73 offense. 5-yard penalty.
It's like watching New England. Only Caleb Williams is balling out.
As I mentioned earlier, last year with the Rams, with the Lions before that, Pro Bowler with Detroit.
Oh, yeah,
And
you
to
stirred the
solidify
shit
the
pot,
interior
for sure.
offensive line, and that's 3 false start penalties against the Bears in the half, 3rd and 11.
Much
didn't
later when
like
you get
that.
backed up 3rd and long against this Flores defense. See if he decides to come after him, but looks like another 4-man rush.
What up, H-Dog?
Hand off to Swift.
Ooh, big hit.
4th down. Nice gain. 3 yards short of the first down. Theo Jackson.
All women are crazy, Crane. All women are crazy. They don't think like men. They're all fucking crazy.
Work.
And the crazy ones are usually more fun. The crazier. There's like a fine line.
Offsides.
There's a fine line to that shit.
Well, the play clock is at 9.
They're going to go 4th and 3.
That took a long time to get to the line of scrimmage. And a timeout taken, second taken by the Bears in the...
She's not bad looking. Like, she's definitely not fucking horrible. She's a little skinny for me. She's a little skinny, too skinny for me. If I had the option. But like, you seen her dress? I seen her dressed up at something. She looked fucking good, dude. Not even gonna lie. I mean, she had like it was for like a red carpet event, but she looked good. She looks good right here. She looks fucking good there, boy. Can't even hate. Fucking crazy, right? You'd be like, Bill, is that your daughter? Like, she could get it if she looks like that. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Out of the big fucking Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But, I mean, you can't really hate on the dude, man. Not many guys would fucking honestly not smash that. Just saying. Just saying. It's like, I'm sure Bill Belichick's having a fucking pretty good time. LSU, Florida this weekend, Donnie. Florida off after a big upset, gonna go play the Tigers. They're in trouble. Probably don't need it with her, dude. She in that picture, she looks smoking, in my opinion. How much do you think he listens to her? Like, what? Like, how much do you think he really listens to her, unless it's about money? You think so, H-Dog? If she put 15 pounds on her, hell yeah, she'd be a little thicker. But she's pretty hot, dude. I think all of us would say she's definitely would get smashed if she looks like how she looked in that video. I mean, that picture. You know? Becky with the good hair. But she could get it right there. She looks a little bit like fucking Katy Perry in that picture. Without the big fake titties. She looked a little bit like Katy Perry. I kissed a girl and I liked it. The taste of her cherry chapstick. Bill's probably like, sit on my face. Come here, girl, sit on my face. If he isn't, he should. I kissed a girl and I liked it. I'd be listening to that shit, pounding it out if I was Bill Belichick. Surprised he hasn't thrown some money on a bigger rack for her yet. That'll be next. Nothing on first down for the Vikings. She looks a little bit like Katy Perry. That shit's tripping me out. My computer's streaming it. I'm streaming it on my computer.
JJ McCarthy
And the fucking voice keeps sounding like Satan. I don't like it.
Yeah, really good. There's some guys already that are pretty accomplished, and those teams would say that they have found their friend.
Imagine if Belichick got like a 8-footer. No one knows it. Bill slinging heavy wood. It was doing it before that, Jet. But maybe.
Those guys, especially with Jordan Addison missing the first 3 games due to a suspension, that I would expect him to be heavily involved
3rd and 4.
In this offense.
Come on, BJ. JJ.
He came into last year coming off a knee injury, missed the first 7 games. Came on strong towards the end. He says he's fully healed from that and ready to go, and he's a young quarterback security blanket.
Jefferson in motion. He's open. Throw him the fucking ball.
Jefferson.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't get it.
He was open for 5 minutes. What a fucking... That was terrible. Drake May did shit like that yesterday. Slow to get rid of the ball, flinching. Guys are wide open. Throw the fucking ball. It's Justin Jefferson. He's coming across the middle, wide open, and the linebacker is looking out to the fucking flat. Holy shit.
Tackle on a guy that's not easy to get to the ground short of the first down.
First catch of the night for Justin Jefferson. Right, another punt.
4th and 1, punting.
Duvernay has been busy.
He should have hit him in stride. He would have been out.
Not a pretty one. And good field position.
7-3, timeout. Bears getting the ball back. 6:52 to go in the second quarter. Vikings offense. Sucking cock like Bill Belichick's old lady. Excuse me. Jordan Hudson, that's her name. And it is with a O. Jordon. Jordan Hudson. Jordan Belichick sounds perfect, doesn't it, Bill? Doesn't it, honey? Maybe Jordan Brand. Oh, Jordan Brand. We got to go to UNC. They're sponsored by Jordan. Bill and Jordan with Jordan. But, I mean, she could get it. For sure. She's fucking young. I can't believe... She looks a little bit older. They say she acts older. That's what her and Bill said when they were interviewed. She said, I do not, he does not act as old as he does, and I'm not an immature young woman. Fuck. Yeah, I was just looking at it. It's funny you say that. On X, right? That's pretty funny. He's got his fishing rod and shit. Come on, Bill. I want to play mermaid. Can I call you Ariel? Sure. Sure, another 100,000. Fuck it. I'm just going to write a book talking about everything when I'm finally done. I'll make another 100 million. She's still hot. At least that one picture I found of her, she's all dressed up when they're at that award show or whatever. She looks very doable. I sound like a complete pig, but it's the truth. It's the truth.
Punt by Ryan Wright. In good field position for the Bears, up 7-3, starting at their 35.
Got me thinking about Jordan Snatch now.
Kyle Monungai, the rookie. They fake it to him. Williams steps up, and that ball is
almost
batted
hit.
down by Ty Ingram Dawkins. He's the rookie and a fifth-round pick out of Georgia, and he's 6'5".
He's still got some
his hands
titties.
up
He
and
just
knocked
don't
it away.
Yeah, they had an opportunity outside as well. They do a nice
They'll get
job
us
of... They've been running some jumbo packages, which means they bring in the extra offensive lineman. Here it's Theo Benedette.
I'm a little
the
jealous,
undrafted
more
rookie,
jealous of Bill
and
Belichick now than I
heavy
was.
play action, show run. You got one-on-one on the outside, but because of the big guy in the middle, not able to what should have
He
been
probably
an
puts
easy completion
earplugs
if
in.
Caleb just lays that ball and not tries to drive it so hard.
Extra men on the rush this time, and Caleb is flushed out to his right.
Finally,
flies,
a
and the
hold.
pass is incomplete for Zacchaeus.
Hold on the
It's
Bears.
a hold against Chicago, and that time Brian
Finally.
Flores brought pressure.
Holding, number 25 offense.
Holding,
10-yard
Bill
penalty.
Belichick.
Replay, second down.
Holding her hand.
Yeah, of course, Brian Flores, everyone knows, he brings more pressure than anybody in the game. And this first half, he's been pretty conservative. And I know when we talked to him, Joe, he said even when he's able to get a pressure with a four-man, he can't help himself. He wants to bring someone else. But Ivan Pace, who came on the blitz there, he's one of the best blitzing linebackers in the game. He does an outstanding job, and there's a lot of versatility on this group, and Brian Flores gives them all an opportunity to make plays.
Thanks, dude.
Just 2 blitzes tonight, dialed up by Flores so far.
Ex-Patriots, dickhead.
Caleb Williams, 3
Three wide receivers.
after starting 10 for 10.
Tight end going out.
They're down at 10.
Williams in trouble.
Williams in trouble.
Finally sacked.
And
No.
they get free for a moment.
Gets
Still
away.
rolling. And out of bounds as
Caleb Williams
Jonathan
showing
Allen
up.
is going to have his first sack as a Minnesota Viking, and he came up.
Should have been a sack.
Came up empty. He had a chance. I'm not sure how Williams gets out of that, but he comes back with another 5-man rush. And so
Williams
not
put on
gonna
some
allow
weight.
Caleb Williams
He
to
looks
just sit
stronger
back there.
this
At
year.
times he's had pretty good protection, but he's able
He
to get
looked
away
it
from
there.
Jonathan Allen, but still having to punch.
Williams looks like he put on some size. He does not look nearly as small as he did last year. Bears got a punt. Ooh, nice try by the Vikings. Almost got a piece. Oh, it's going to be returned. Scooped up late. Brought across the 20, I believe, to the 24. Like a 6-yard return by Price.
Miles Price picked it up and returned it for 8 yards. McCarthy back to work. Down 7-3.
Jordan Hudson. I, Bill Belichick, take you, Jordan Hudson. Oh, man. How much do you think he loses in that deal? Without a prenup. How much does he lose when that occurs? You think Belichick puts a ring on it? I wonder. Is it worth it to him? Maybe they're really in like love and shit. Who knows? You think she really loves Bill? Or do you think she loves what Bill does for her? Most women are in relationships for that reason, I'm sure. More than not. It's like, what have you done for me lately? That fucking song is very true. What have you done for me lately? Fucking women. Forget all the other shit. One bad week. You're a useless piece of shit again. Yeah, I don't know. I'll never forget the day. I remember because it's like the news for my house is very close to where this occurred within an hour. He was like on the Cape at some property he owned, and he has all kinds of like Airbnbs he owns on like Nantucket or on the Cape somewhere. And they caught him on a camera. Someone caught him on the camera leaving and having her or him leave one of the cottages. Well, he was still the coach of the Patriots, like his last year there. It was all over the news. It was this huge fucking thing. He looked all plastered from the night before. His hair's all fucked up. He looked like he had a rough night. You can look it up online and find it, I'm sure. I think that's when they finally had her come out and fucking be like, yeah, that's my new main squeeze. Oh, nice run. Nice block. First down. Oh, it's bad, dude. I'll try to find it. We'll watch it at the half. Oh, holding.
Holding, number 67 offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
We've seen Justin School with the 49ers played a lot last year with Tampa Bay. They brought him in because Christian Darrisaw, their usual left tackle, is making his way back from a torn left ACL and MCL. There's the hold on School. And Darrisaw was kind of iffy during the week. He's ahead of schedule, but was not ready to go, needing confidence in that knee. So School gets the start.
School's got a little experience within this offense, having played in San Francisco, but you're right. He was an insurance policy, hoping to have Darrisaw back tonight, but School got the nod.
This one's batted down. Edmonds. And it's 2nd and 20.
Well, that's one area that J.J. McCarthy, he's just got to be a little bit better. You're going to see the receiver come into the middle, and you got to just lay this ball. T.J. Hawkinson just got to lay it to the middle and let him go. And a lot of when you watch McCarthy,
I think he was on a ring camera.
And when you throw that, all those interior pressures become factors like we just saw.
2nd and 20. McCarthy backed up in his end zone. Hit as he throws.
By Odangbo. That's an incomplete pass. It's 3rd and 20, and Dio Odangbo, the former Indianapolis Colts, who signed a 3-year deal, got his hand on McCarthy's arm.
Big play by the big man.
Well, initially, yeah, you see the job that he does coming in and getting his hands on him.
Nice pass run.
Jaquan Brisker was playing kind of middle field there, right where J.J. McCarthy was wanting to lay the football, and it's why he was holding it. Overall, that protection wasn't that bad.
What up, Danny? Please like, share, subscribe.
Now the play clock
McCarthy,
at 3.
gotta get it off.
Timeout, Minnesota.
Timeout.
Kevin O'Connell gets the timeout on the sideline. He was asking for it. They throw the flag, but we'll see if they give the Vikings the timeout.
Well, J.J. McCarthy was
They
asking
should.
to get a new play clock, and so is Kevin McCarthy over there. I think they both were maybe arguing.
Wow.
5-yard penalty.
They're going to be backed up to their
I
end
thought
zone big
O'Connell was
time
going
now.
down to the official to say timeout. He was going down to the official to say
Dio
reset the play
Dingo,
clock.
Kugo,
That's right, and
Kugo.
this is what McCarthy, so he sees the
Mufasa, Simba, Timon, Pumbaa. It's all good. It's okay if you're not.
Let him play on. That's Russell here.
Kunta Kinte.
Play clock is down low again. It's a 3.
Out of the gun. 3rd and 25.
Quick setup.
Screen.
It's Mason just to buy
Nothing
a little
much.
bit of room, and he's to the 15. That's it. Sewell and Edmonds, the two
Tackle by Kunta Kinte.
of the injured T.J. Edwards, at least Noah Sewell is combined on the stop. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
You know, the game kind of started this way as far as McCarthy, feeling the pressure
Tackled
of the play
by
clock
Wendy Bulger.
winding down, and it's continued. And there's something with the mechanics of how he's getting the play, how he's getting it called. Whatever the miscommunication is, it's causing too much stress at the line.
Good punt this time by Wright. Duvernay. Brought down near the 40 by Ty Felton.
Oh, that's why they don't allow him to do that shit no more, probably. That shit was like real life fucking South Park. Vikings don't look too hot on the offensive side of the ball. I'm really surprised. I wasn't sold on J.J. McCarthy. I know it's his first game. I'm not saying it like that. I just haven't seen him play yet. Everyone's like, J.J. McCarthy, oh, he's going to be this, he's going to be that. People going crazy buying his shit. His cards are already worth huge money. The ones that are like inserts and, 1 out of 100 and shit. Some of them are worth dough. And I'm not buying none of that shit until I see what this kid can do. Because to me, he's unproven as far as the NFL. As far as the NFL, I am not convinced, obviously. How about Micah Parsons, too? A sack, an interception? Fuck. I told you guys, Dallas fucked up.
A little change of the script.
That one felt good for him, and what a win
Williams.
for Josh Allen and the Bills. To be able to
shit.
beat a conference rival, Week 1.
Another
That's a
false
big
stop.
win. Could be a really big win by the end of the
73
year.
offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That is the 4th false start against the Chicago Bears here in the first half. Where do you want to go in that Buffalo-Baltimore game? Bills trailed by 15 with under 4 minutes left. It's the 4th.
There's no excuse for it. Where do you want to talk about? What do you want to do? Derrick Henry laid one on the floor. They were still up by 8. Led by 6 with under 3 minutes to go. They fucking led by 2 with under 2 minutes to go and blew it. Fucking Williams, another first down over the middle. Like 7 or 8 yards after the catch, Zacchaeus, 14. He's sneaky fast. He looked good. So I've watched him play a bit. He's decent. Zacchaeus is pretty damn good. Didn't he play for Washington last year? Well, maybe there's 2 brothers with the same last name. I don't know. Because I thought I seen Zacchaeus for the Commanders this weekend.
In training camp and in these preseason games.
Here's Swift.
Tough run.
DeAndre brought down by Dallas Turner, who the Vikings are hoping takes a big step in his second season. A first-round pick from Alabama last season. Had 3 sacks and interception as a rookie, but more consistent play they want. Made the stop, 2nd and 7.
This is a big drive right here for Minnesota defensively to Try to keep from giving up any points. I mean, this is the Bears get a chance to extend their lead. They get the ball to start the second half. A little different for this Minnesota Vikings defense, not playing with the leads they did a year ago.
Here is Swift, gets hit by Pace.
Big hit.
And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Did we get the cartoon in? Yeah. We did.
Let's check out the Belichick footage from Ring Camera during the commercial break. 2-minute warning. Bears lead 7-3. Driving on the Vikings. Let's see if I can pull this up and it works without having to mess with everything. Oh, I'm going to have to turn the volume off. That's Belichick leaving her house. I think they got another one that's better. It's him. I'll show you the other one, but this is him and Jordan's little love fest when they caught him. They were renting the house from someone, and Billy got fucking caught.
Ring is the camera that caught Coach Belichick slinking out of that poor girl's house at 6 a.m. a few months ago.
That's hilarious.
Hey, you still got it. Respect, baby. Everybody asks me which ring is my favorite. I used to say the next one. But now that I'm retired, my favorite ring is the camera that caught Coach Belichick slinking out of that poor girl's house at 6 a.m. a few months ago.
That's fucking great.
Hey, you still got it.
Got it. You got it, Bill. Got that cheddar.
Respect, baby.
Respect, baby. Respect, homie. All right, back to the game.
Right side, a catch and throw of 7 yards.
Yeah, really nice route here by Zacchaeus as he comes in motion and then pivots back out, and he creates some separation then off the line of scrimmage and a ball that's thrown on the money. Now, what we saw from Minnesota, a 4-man rush, but they've got a spy in the middle. And so you tie up a rush just because he's keeping his eyes on Caleb because of the fact that he's been able to scramble. So you then remove
directly under center
coverage as well.
2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, hand off to Swift.
Hand off to
3 or 4.
Caleb Williams, all 4 of his runs were scrambles in this game when protection broke down. He's got 4 scrambles, 32 yards, 2 first downs, and a touchdown run. The only touchdown.
Dude, I'll tell you guys a story at halftime. I read. I'll look it up and show you.
Dominated by Chicago.
At halftime, I'll show you some shit that's been going on up here.
Be happy with the fact that right now you're only
You
down
won't believe
4
it.
points, and if you can hold Chicago
Out on the
to a
Cape
field
where all the
goal,
rich people are, man. Tuck
as
it.
badly as you've been outplayed in this first
The
half,
Elite's
this
playground.
could be a
Wait till you see
one-possession
this shit.
game.
Tosses Swift, bends it back, not much. 3rd down coming up. Dallas Turner has been involved. Bears have 1 timeout. The Vikings, if they're trying to conserve time,
Wait till you see the shit I'll
have
show you
2,
at
and
halftime.
they're letting the clock run.
Yeah, here you are, 3rd down. You got 2 timeouts. You got a chance to possibly get the ball back into your hands, and yet Kevin O'Connell is elected to let the clock run. The Bears certainly aren't going to stop the clock.
Hey, you know what? Good for him.
Down as well.
Fuck it.
And give themselves an opportunity to control things going in here at half.
He ain't holding her hostage, it don't look like. Oh, Vikings switch coverage.
All that movement defensively on 3rd down and 5.
Nice hit.
Catch is made by Adunze. Murphy is there, and it's 4th down. It's 4th down and 2 after a completion of 3 yards.
You won't believe this shit.
Gone for it
they
once
tested
on
the
4th
sewage
and short
water
down
out
here.
there.
Will they go again?
Wait till you see what I show you. And it's everywhere. Not just
for now, the offense
in that
stays
area.
out there.
It's like the entire U.S.
I would expect
some of
that
it's
Ben
in the water.
Johnson's going to go for it here.
Because people piss it out.
Vikings use one of their 2 remaining timeouts.
Fucking crazy
Chicago
what I'm going to
gets
show
the
you.
ball to start the second
When I saw it, I go, this can't be real.
There's
No way.
They're going to bring their kicker, Cairo Santos, on. Try and make this a 7-point game again. And attempt the 42-yarder. He was 21 of 25 last year. His 6th year with the Bears during his 2nd tenure in Chicago. Just sneaks it inside the right upright.
Nice kick.
Not an easy place to kick. And Santos, I'm sure, will take it from 42 yards away. Made it by...
He squeezed it in there.
That much. And it's a 7-point game again.
I think overall, Chicago, you would think that Ben Johnson feels pretty good with what they've been able to do. This is, of course, some of these divisional games.
Wait till you see what I show you at halftime. You won't believe me.
Weekend.
It's the fucking truth.
He's
though.
able to come in with a young ball club and all the things that he's trying to get going in the right direction. And
lived out there, and she was a fuck up. She'd been through a lot. I dated her for about 5 months. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl, but had some problems. And her uncle had the fucking biggest, most beautiful house I ever seen in my life on Nantucket. I went out there with her a few times. It was fucking unbelievable. And he had so much money, he'd just get her out of whatever trouble she got herself into. Partying and shit.
Yeah, and none of Dan
she never
Campbell
paid for any consequences because they had so much money.
I think Dan Campbell would have been going for it there.
Here's a return by Miles Price.
Just
able to get across the 30. So here you go, just to remind you of some of the Ben Johnson trick plays. Last year, week 3 against Arizona, hook and ladder, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Lions couldn't do
Here's
shit
the one we
yesterday.
saw against the Seahawks with Jared Goff catching a touchdown pass. Week 6 against the Dallas Cowboys, the reverse flea flicker resulted in a 52-yard touchdown pass to Sam Laporta and a 47-9 victory. I would imagine,
as well as the Bears have played, they should have scored more points. The Bears should be up by like 2 touchdowns minimum, as well as they've played. Throw, JJ finds his man. Was that Addison?
they've got one timeout.
They want a face mask too, or a timeout.
This officiating crew's had a tough time spotting
Jack.
the football in this game. They finally blow it dead because Naylor got out of bounds.
I set it up for adults anyway. They don't like it too fucking bad.
Final timeout, Minnesota. 30-second timeout.
Well, we are in disagreement with where they're
That's why I
putting
need to go to
right
another
now, but
platform.
either way, the knee is down, so he did not get out of bounds. He's contacted, and that's why Minnesota.
I've been thinking about going to IRL or something.
Timeout. Absolutely correctly ruled that he was down by contact inbounds, so Minnesota had to call a timeout to stop the clock.
Remember, they used the timeout on the last defensive possession just before the field goal, so they're not able to then try to run anything else.
Well, now with 11 seconds left and no timeouts,
They're going to try and
move the
boot
ball,
one?
which is what we expected here. They had a bad spot on the football, so they're moving it back. Kevin O'Connell has already made the decision for the moment that he was going to send Will Reichert out. But now the ball's sitting at the 41, which is
They just got a first down.
59-yard try by Reichert instead of, with no timeouts, having the young quarterback try and get a little more yardage.
Why don't they try to get more yardage? Stupid.
So it's right in that range.
59-yarder? 11 seconds, first down?
With 11 seconds to go. High snap, Reichert.
What a boot.
He's
got it.
Got it.
He had more on it, too.
And it's a new career high for Will Reichert. And that
I would have went for more yardage.
Jalen Naylor
But that kid got a boot. They obviously trust
edge
him.
of field goal range, and Reichert did the rest.
Yeah, he
Kicked
sure
it off
did.
the
I mean,
Bears
he had to drive
logo.
this ball pretty hard to get it across. He got all of it.
He fucking drilled that thing.
That's an outstanding job. What was lost in that is the route by Jalen Naylor to get
They had another
themselves in
3
a
yards.
position to even give Reichert an opportunity for this play.
The Vikings
Justin
got to feel
Jefferson
good.
loving it. The completion was 28 yards for J.J. McCarthy, who's watching that. Sailed.
That was big, too. The Vikings are very lucky to only be down by 4. How well Chicago's played offensively. Chicago has porked themselves with false starts. I think they had one holding call as well. Chicago has totally effed themselves by false starting. Constant false starts. I mean, I don't think you could ask Caleb Williams to play much better. I'm not a Caleb Williams fan whatsoever. But we got to keep it real.
Boost that this team needed going in at half.
I mean, McCarthy basically doubled his
That kicker's
passing
mad or
yards
hurting
on that
himself.
completion to Naylor. Now, there's a nice return by Luther Burton, the rookie from Missouri, and that's the end of the half. As Burton was trying to break one.
Yeah, he definitely drilled that field goal mark. Nice kick. I don't know if he just got hurt. He was like, something happened after he kicked that ball. I don't know if he was mad that he didn't hit it well. It still made it to the like the goal line on the kickoff. I don't know if he's mad at how he kicked it or he hurt himself, but it was weird. Hopefully he didn't hurt himself. But the Vikings got to feel pretty damn good about only being down 4 the way they played. I expected more out of the Vikings. I am super impressed with Caleb Williams. I can't lie. I don't know much about the Vikings defense this year. I do know they've lost people. Very lucky they're not down by more. The defense did just enough. Just enough. I think J.J. McCarthy was a little gun shy. There was a couple plays over the middle. He had that one play. He had Jefferson on a crossing route on 3rd down. And he waited for him to settle instead of throwing and hitting him on the run. And they ended up being 4th and short, and they punted. He should have hit Jefferson in stride, and it should have been a gain of at least double-digit yards, maybe 20 plus. Chicago's line looks pretty good. Vikings defense started getting more pressure later in the game. Williams has been very good on the run, scrambling, extending plays, throwing on the run, gaining some yardage, running the ball, keeping the chains moving, has a rushing touchdown. If Chicago didn't have so many penalties, I think they'd be in really good shape right now. 10-6 at the half, 11-20 until the game resumes. Caleb Williams, 13 for 16, 112 yards, rushing touchdown. I don't think he can play much better. Shit. McCarthy, 5 for 8, 48 yards, 11 rushing yards. Got sacked twice on 3rd down. Line has to do a little bit better. Has to do a little bit better for him. But like I said, he did look a little gun shy. Had a pass knocked down. Almost had another one picked. Mez. He looked a lot like Drake May to me. I don't know yet about him. I didn't watch him play a lot in college, H-Dog. Yeah, they lost a ton of cornerbacks, Mark. I didn't watch him play a ton at Michigan. All I hear is that I see the hype with him. People love him. People think he's the answer for the Vikings. Sam Darnold had a great year last year. They had no problem letting him go. I don't have anything to go off of. And at Michigan, they ran the ball a lot. And he ran the ball a lot as well. He didn't throw for a lot of yardage. So I'm a little apprehensive to be as confident as everyone else in JJ McCarthy. They ran the ball a ton with him. They have two of the best running backs in the country since they were recruited. So give me 1 second. I will show you what they found in the drinking water, the sewage water in Nantucket, where Bill Belichick had his spot with Jordan and them. A lot of rich people, wealthy people, political people, CEOs have property out there where they go and chill. Give me 2 seconds. I'll show you guys that. Wait till you see this shit, dude. Wait till you see this shit. People think I'm kidding. I saw it yesterday. I thought it was bullshit. I go, get the fuck out of here. There's no way. No way this is real.
Is full of cocaine, according to local authorities, who this summer began testing it to monitor potential drug use in a popular summer. The sewage in New England's exclusive Nantucket retreat is full of cocaine, according to local authorities, who this summer began testing it to monitor potential drug use in a popular summer getaway for the rich and
Obama
powerful.
and all them.
During COVID, a lot of these communities, and most communities, decided that it was important for them to start testing the water to see if there were any spikes in COVID in the region.
It was
Said
Bill and
Randall
Jordan.
Price, a Maryland attorney and legal analyst. But what Nantucket has now decided to do as of the beginning of the summer is to actually start testing for other types of substances, particularly drugs, nicotine, and other.
Fucking idiots.
So what happened was during COVID, a lot of these communities and most communities decided that it was important for them to start testing the water to see if there were any spikes in COVID in the region. But what Nantucket has now decided to do as of the beginning of the summer is to actually start testing for other types of substances, particularly drugs. So what happened was during COVID, a lot of these
fucking liberal cocksucking motherfuckers coming up here, doing all them drugs in my area. And then the sewage water gets fucking cleaned and pumped out and everyone's fucking swimming around in cocaine. There's been all kinds of cocaine shit and drug shit going on up in my area lately. They busted 200 fucking cartel members trafficking fentanyl and shit. It's been fucking nuts up here as far as the news. But real shit. So imagine what's in a big city. Imagine what's in a big fucking city. What do you think's in the New York fucking water that they clean supposedly and siphon out into our water? Fuck that. Wonder why people have so many fucking problems. I don't know that song, Dennis. I don't know, H-Dog. I go swimming in it all the time. Maybe that's why I'm lucky sometimes, knock on wood. It's probably why my immune system's pretty damn good. They just had a huge one in Philadelphia, I think, too. Massive. And you know what they say? Every time there's a bust like that, there's a couple they miss. Let's check out the halftime show for a minute. We'll shoot the shit. Oh, Texas, forget about it. California, forget about it. That shit comes flying through there. There's no way you could catch it all. The only way you could catch everything coming through, and even then you might not catch it, is to like rip every fucking vehicle apart. Like, it's just, you can't spend the money to search everything that heavily. Here comes Grandma. Trust me, Grandma got 80 kilos, but we don't got time to search Grandma. You know, they look for a type. They're not fucking stupid. Them agents, they have protocol they look at. They have people that are fucking psychologists and everything else that get no tells for people that are like nervous and shit pulling up to the border. You know? Fucking whole spiel that goes into it. Yeah, exactly, Mark. Like, logistically, it's just impossible. Absolutely impossible. No, this fentanyl too, Daniel. There's a lot of shit. I mean, the East Coast is fucking crazy. A lot of drugs come into the East Coast. There's a ton of people up here. It's a high-paced lifestyle. You know, I don't think it matters where you are anymore. It's crazy too because they showed some of the stuff, like they showed the pills that are supposed to be perks in their fentanyl. They look just like perks you get from the fucking pharmacy. Like, there's no way you would know. Really. They look absolutely identical to the same thing you get from your pharmacy. That's the scary part. Like, fucking... For people that are involved, like if you have a loved one or you're like, I don't know. I was hooked on pain pills. I know one thing. When I started hearing about fentanyl and people getting hurt like that, I was already fought. Like, that was it for me. That was it for me. Unless I went to the pharmacy and watched you get them and shit, that was it for me. And so shortly after that, I got off of them. But that, no. I like partying and fucking getting fucked up. I don't want to die. You know? And that shit was over a decade ago. Over a decade, so. Thank God. Yeah, it's wild, dude. That shit's scary. Scary, 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 dangerous stuff. They're putting it in everything now, supposedly. There was a girl in this area that smoked it in some you-know-what, or someone put it in a joint or something. Either someone put it in it or it was in there. I would think someone put it in it. But nowadays, you never fucking know. Especially with young people. You know, young people, no matter what generation, generally don't make good decisions. It seems to get worse the further humans progress. Okay, Mr. Mackey. Oh, yeah, H-Dog. I had my card for years before it was even legal. Now it's recreational. But I had my shit at least 5 years before that. And believe it or not, I don't really smoke a lot. That's what they do in Portugal, I think, Dennis. No. Well, back in the day, you didn't have to worry about that shit, H-Dog. Nowadays, I don't know. But I don't know if that girl, that something happened to her. She didn't die, I don't think. She got really sick, though. What up, Mike Jones? Salute. Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. I don't know if the person she was participating, smoking the shit with, put it in it, or they bought the chronic and then it had it in it already. I don't know. I doubt they're sprinkling shit on. I don't think dealers are crushing fucking perks into their weed. But you never know. Here's Caleb Williams. First pass of the quarter. Tipped out of bounds. 2nd and 10. That fucking thing is lagging so bad.
Ball in Asheville, North Carolina, won a state championship there. Idolized Joe Montana. His father was a high school football coach. He is, I guess it would be negative to say somebody's wound tight. This isn't meant to be at all. I
don't know how late I'll be on, but I'll be on for a little bit.
Actually, there's nothing extra in there. If he doesn't like the way you're playing, or if he wants to not hear the end of your question, he's going to let you know. 2nd down and 10.
Play action.
Swift, a good job.
Time, throws, incomplete.
Pass for Komet is out of his reach. 3rd down.
Yeah, I think, Joe, doesn't matter if it's football or any other sport or any other business. I think the leaders have to bring the urgency. And there's no question that Ben Johnson has brought urgency to Chicago. And the way that he has handled his football team and the expectations that he has brought. And it's one of the reasons why I really believe you can see his frustration there. I think he's frustrated because Caleb Williams had an opportunity to get the ball to rookie Colston Loveland in the middle of the field, and he didn't do it. But he's an impatient guy for sure.
Throw short. That was a horrible drive.
Pressure on Caleb Williams, who ends up on the ground.
Wow.
And in a blink, it's 4th down and a punt upcoming from Torrey Taylor.
Totally different quarterback than we saw in the first half.
As you see, Grenard, he pushes the left tackle right back into his lap. And he's feeling the pressure and then not getting the ball out accurately the way that he would like. But I still think, even though I think when Caleb goes back and watches this film, he's going to see some things that he wishes he had thrown. But overall, I think he's handled
first drive for
really
Williams
well against an unpredictable
after a great first half. High kick.
Miles Price
returnable. Cutting up. Nice return.
And the Vikings will start inside Chicago territory after 21-yard return by the rookie Miles Price. And with J.J. McCarthy settling in, one of, if not the best,
got to get Jefferson the ball.
Is going to have to show a little
Addison,
patience,
all them guys stealing.
Justin Jefferson could get frustrated here tonight.
Yeah, there's no question.
Naylor.
You're an all-pro receiver like he
Vikings
is.
got weapons.
He's a great teammate, and I do believe he's an unselfish player. He knows what he's capable of doing, and he just hasn't, especially with two of the top corners out of this ball game for Chicago, for them not to
Play
take
action,
advantage of.
McCarthy.
Play action.
In trouble, hit.
Again, this ball, and a flag comes in after
He got
McCarthy
drilled.
got hit. The ball,
McCarthy just got
the
smashed.
arm of McCarthy was hit as he let it go, and then a flag came in when McCarthy got knocked to the ground by
It was a clean
Odegbo.
hit.
Personal foul, roughing the pass, number 55 defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
I gotta see the replay. Roughing the passer. Where he
They
fucking
run a
buried
game,
him.
and they got Odegbo coming right up the middle, and you
Oh,
see there's
come
the
on.
launch, and it's just to the head and neck area with the shoulder.
The Bears got
He's
pulled.
trying to take the head out of it.
That's
But when
ridiculous.
you come in and you see
They can't
the
even
end of
play
this with
football
the
no more.
shoulder to the head, it was a pretty good hit. I think it was the right call.
Montez Sweat was involved as well. Bears fans don't agree
He
with
could have hurt him way worse.
but that 15-yarder gets the ball down inside the 35.
Wow, the Bears got plucked.
Here's a
Handoff,
challenge. Pressure
nothing.
off the edge. Byard came in to make the stop.
I'm surprised they haven't
Talking
used
about
Jones
Justin
more,
Jefferson,
too.
he has been targeted twice. He has one catch. And we'll see who's been playing across from him.
One
Sean
catch,
Wright,
4 yards for Jefferson.
Tyreek Stevenson, and Nick McCloud.
Jones hasn't really done much. He got a big pass interference,
Make
so
up for the absence of Jalen Johnson,
when
their best
he
corner.
could have had a
Hold
touchdown.
Justin Jefferson to one catch and 4 yards.
Toss.
Here's a toss
Jones to the outside,
Jones
cut
tries
back.
to cut it back.
Gain of 2, maybe 3.
Third and long coming up as Brisker makes a stop. The other guy we touched on at the beginning of the game, it's not here. One of the best nickel corners in the game, and Kyler Gordon. So they're thin back there, but they're holding up pretty well.
They're holding up exceptionally well. Part of it is because of the way these guys who have had to
Yeah,
step
that's how
in
you
and
really
play.
hurt people.
Deshaun Wright, Nick McCloud. But the other part of this is this defense.
I'm not sold on them yet either. Common sense.
Into this game, how would they fare?
I wasn't
And
sold
they've
on him
gotten
either.
to
He's
J.J.
got to prove it.
McCarthy. So this revamped
Everyone's
offensive
crowning him
line
the next
for
big thing.
Minnesota has not been
Gotta go.
what they'd like.
2,
They clocked us
1.
at 1. They just got it away on third and long. Watch it.
Pick 6.
Picked off. There's Wright. Down
Bye-bye.
the sideline. Gets a block. And now a touchdown. The former Vikings. Pick 6.
That's part of the reason why I never seen him play in the fucking pros. He looks shook. He looks like a deer in the headlights today. Earlier when Jefferson was wide open over the middle on that third down, he didn't hit him until late.
Fourth year in
He
the
like
league.
flinched and was weird and shit. He's been a little flinchy, scrambling.
That pass was telegraphed, and Wright took care of the rest.
They brought the pressure. Dennis Allen called it up. At the perfect time, Deshaun Wright sitting on
Kick
the
is
route.
up and good. He is.
Gets his first career pick 6, and then went
17-6.
74 yards for the touchdown. For the fourth year.
Yeah, Carson Wentz is a funny one, man. I thought the same thing too, a little bit. I just JJ McCarthy with Michigan, they were so run dominant. He didn't even throw for 3,000 yards his senior year. He didn't even throw for 3,000 yards. They ran the ball a bunch. He ran the ball a bunch. It was like a COVID type deal when he won. Like, I wasn't sold on him. I got to see something in the NFL. He hasn't done shit. I feel the same way about Drake May. It's like I see good things, but Drake May's like that too a little bit, little gun shy and shit. At some point, it's like You know, it's only year 2 for both of them. McCarthy had trouble with injuries last year, big injury. And May started only like, I think 6 or 7 games. And he still played like limited time in some of those games and shit too. I'm not like, I got to see, eventually you got to see something. And this is a big proven year. I don't think it's too much expectation. I think they crown these people that they're so fucking good, or they're a sure thing, and they haven't done a fucking thing. Like, I'm a show me person. You got to show me something. There's always them guys out there where you know they got it. I think the wide receiver for Ohio State, Smith, that's a sophomore this year, I think he's one of those guys that, like, you know they got it in college. A lot of guys, you don't know if they got it or not. Look at fucking Johnny Manziel. Lit the world on fire. Johnny Manziel was fucking, did some phenomenal shit in college. Couldn't get his shit together. Went to the Browns. Worst organization he could have went to, probably. Couldn't get his shit together. They got sick of his shit. He fucking blew his career. He had a clean pocket. He had time. It was an out route or a little hook. Was a hook route or an out route? Out route. He underthrew it. He didn't throw it hard enough. Route got jumped. Easy money. I'm surprised Justin Jefferson didn't chase him down. Johnny Manziel's cooked. I fuck with Johnny. I think the shit he did was amazing, but he's done. It's just you can't replicate the NFL. There's nothing like it. Nothing even close to it. Nothing even close to it. You watch the game, it's so much faster. It's just so much faster. I watch college on Saturdays, and then I watch the NFL this Sunday. I was like, holy shit. If you watch it, you can see it. Even the backups are good. The backups are as good as you coming in, you know. Let's see what JJ can do. 1st and 10, under center. Toss. Nice cutback. Ooh, big tackle. That was a great tackle by Sewell. They used to have a Newell, I think. That's probably why I'm saying it.
Next to his name, and he's been the better of the 2 backs tonight.
Well, he has. They haven't gotten quite enough yet, but you know, talking with Kevin O'Connell,
Johnny Manziel drinks more beers than me.
the biggest point of emphasis for J.J. McCarthy was how he
It's going good, Duncan. I'll tell you in a minute.
Mechanics of this
I got to weigh in tomorrow.
Play action. Steps up.
Dumped again.
That is Tano passing.
He had so much time.
Just came up from the practice squad.
Nah, he had time there.
And a loss of 7.
He's getting in the action.
He had enough time to screw. He should have ran there. He shouldn't have got spun around like that. Play action, the pockets collapse, and he should have been out. He should have been gone. The minute he seen them guys come in like that and it narrow, he should have been out. And it could just be he's young. He's coming off a major injury, too. Major injury. 3rd and 13. Nope.
That'll be delay again.
Delay again.
They cannot get the plays off.
Oregon's always deep until it's time to win. Oregon's always good until, like,
within this
They play
offense,
fucking a
both
big
of these
game.
offenses,
Just
and
like Notre
just
Dame.
trying to get to the line of scrimmage.
Notre Dame does that shit to me all the time.
Sometimes you've always got your eyes on the play clock. He certainly understands, and he hasn't been fooled by that. But when you're rust, you're already rust as a young quarterback making his
I have no faith in
start.
Oregon. They shit the bed every year.
You're under the gun of the
Every year they shit the bed. Since Marcus Mariota. Since LeGarrette Blount.
He was so worried about the snap, and obviously he's having even a hard time hearing the calls coming in.
I love their uniforms, though.
Conservative hand to Mason, and he is dumped
Horrible play call.
by Dexter.
Vikings are giving this game away. They look worse than the Patriots.
Loss of 2, and things are snowballing here for the Vikings.
We've talked a lot about Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson and what they've done on the offensive side of the ball. And again, we all know that McCarthy is making his first NFL start. But this defense and what Dennis Allen has brought here tonight in the way that they have really excelled against an excellent group have been pretty impressive.
The punt by Wright. Duvernay from the 30, a juggle.
He's out.
Stepped out of bounds. Dennis Allen has done some job with this defense. Flag is down on that punt.
I don't like
24th
Oregon's
season
coach
as an
either.
NFL coach.
I watch
Been a
shit
head
with him
coach with the
recruiting people.
Raiders.
He's kind of a cornball.
And of course, most recently with the Saints, and his group is flying around tonight.
They really are. And he's played it pretty close to
30
the
to kick,
best.
holding, number 43 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down, Chicago. Timeout.
I tell you who's going to be a sleeper this year. Not really a sleeper, but out of ranked teams. I told everyone at the beginning of the year, watch out for South Florida, 2-0. They're not going to make it to no. They're not going to win the national, but they have a good team every year. I told everyone, watch out. They might knock off Boise. They did. I told everyone, watch out. They might knock off Florida. They did. Watch out for Oklahoma. Watch out for Oklahoma this year. The way they played the other night, there were some mistakes. They really should have won by more. Oklahoma's defense hits like a motherfucker. They got talented players at wide receiver, running back, and quarterback. Their quarterback looks like fucking Oklahoma's quarterback. He looks like Baker Mayfield. Even the way he played the other night, he looked like him a bit. Oklahoma might fucking screw some people up. They might knock Texas off. The kid for Oklahoma looked phenomenal the other night. And they play in the SEC now, too. SEC is a fucking... That's where you go to be a pro. It's not hard to see why. Really, the college football championship should be like 8 teams from the SEC, probably. What up, MMA? Oklahoma is like a cranberry red. Oklahoma Sooners, they're a college team. Man, the Vikings look bad tonight. I'm really surprised. Really surprised. The black and silver in the NFL are the Raiders. They played the Patriots and won this weekend. Texas has got some big boys up front on both sides of the ball. They returned some guys from last year's team. I don't know. I think Archie Manning will probably be a pro. They're going to give him a shot. See what he does. I knew he wasn't going to Ohio State and winning in his first stop. Bears up 17-6. 10 minutes to go in the third. Gain of a yard or 2 on first down. Oh, they're going to say his knee was down. Be 2nd and 10. Nice. I heard it's beautiful up there. I heard there's a lot of money up there. Williams, man in motion, directly under center. Play action fake. Throws down the left sideline, wide open. Caught DJ Moore. Yes, sir. Big gain on the play. Vikings secondary, nothing like last year. They lost a lot of guys. Vikings lost some players last year. You can kind of tell tonight.
Hits his back foot, comes up, lets it go, is terrific.
Oh, he scored 4 touchdowns in 5 minutes.
This is what Ben Johnson watched for the last 3 years in Detroit with Jared Goff when he was calling the plays.
Just able to get it away with pressure in his face and deliver a strike. Play action. That's
nice tackle.
Burton the third, and he is dropped immediately by Andrew Van Ginkel. So now if you're the Vikings,
yeah, a lot of people think
your young quarterback is.
A lot of people think the Bears could be something this year. They got to keep Caleb Williams' mind clear. Like they got to be fragile with that motherfucker. I feel like he's played really well tonight, but they're gonna have to really fucking I don't know how to explain it. Give me a second to try and think of it. Here he is out of the gun, 2nd and 13, short. Someone got a hand up, might have got tipped. He just looks like a little bit fragile, mentally and emotionally. We saw it in college, and then he does shit like put flowers in his hair on Instagram and shit. And then you hear how soft he is sometimes at practice and arguing with people and getting shitty. But maybe he can mature. 3rd and 13.
Good protection. Loveland, the rookie.
Nice catch. Another completion. Not enough for a first.
This Vikings defense, and if they want to hang in there.
Vikings defense has saved them all night long. JJ McCarthy got to put up 7 points here. Detroit ran into a buzzsaw. The people in Green Bay were souped. Love looked really good. I don't know how much longer I got to. This is a big year for Love, their quarterback. They paid him a ton of money, I think, start of last year. He's going to start moving them up the rankings towards the NFC Championship. And them grabbing Micah Parsons, I think, was huge, especially in that division. I think it's huge. He had a huge game. He had an interception. He had a sack, a couple tackles. I was a little bit worried about the Packers secondary losing some people. They looked phenomenal. The receivers for Green Bay looked really good. They're still a little bit beat up. They're not even healthy starting the season, but they got through it. They got a good rookie in Golden from Texas. And the Lions just play better on that turf, I think. I think that's a lot of it. But that Green Bay Lambeau Field was louder yesterday than I've heard in a long time. Long time. I took the Lions to win. I was wrong. I also didn't know if Micah Parsons was going to play or not. He was questionable up until game time, and I made my prediction before then, but it's irrelevant. It's really irrelevant. Packers did what they had to. And I'm just like, the Lions are like one of those teams too I just don't trust. I didn't trust them last year or the year before. They haven't won. You look at the teams that win, right? They usually win, and then they win, and then they win, and they win. because they figure out how to win those games that are hard to win. Sorry to sound like an idiot saying all that shit, but it's the truth. Like, people learn how to win, especially football, worrying about the time clock, going in, like playing smart and using everything to your advantage, being well coached, not making mental errors and penalties and stupid penalties. And the teams that do that shit never make it. Well, the teams that don't win usually don't win. The Ravens needed to win that game so bad yesterday, Crane. That just fucking, after last year losing the way they did, and then having to lose like that yesterday, even worse. Horrible. Horrible. That was a must win for them. And the way it went down is the worst thing that could have happened. Bootleg, play action. Oh, I don't know. Looks like he was down. I don't even know if he caught it. Yeah, Duncan. Duncan, I don't know if it was you that asked me about my weight loss. It's going good. I'm going to weigh in tomorrow. I've lost almost 50 pounds. Pretty damn close. I just been really busy, so I haven't done any weight loss videos lately, but I'm going to do a couple tomorrow. Well, they were good until the fourth quarter, Common. You know?
I don't see much there. Do you, Russell Yerk?
No, I don't see anything. He controlled the ball. He completed the process of the catch. The knee was down, and he was contacted by a defender, so he's down by contact before he gets
I'm
up.
getting there, buddy. I still got a long way to go.
I think this challenge will be insufficient.
Chicago's challenging the ruling on the field of the receiver being down by contact.
It's kind of hard to tell on fucking
Punched out
live
by
stream.
Noah Sewell. The knee's clearly
I'm
down.
getting there.
But the challenge by Ben Johnson. We'll get the call
I fit in the camera completely now.
when we come back.
That's it. It's the only way you can do it, buddy. It's not going to just be 100 pounds going at once.
Back on the menu.
Unless I go for fucking, what do you call it? What's the shit where they suck the fat out? Liposuction. And even then, you don't really want to, obviously that's not a good option. Appreciate it, dude. So they're going to challenge this play, I guess. Some confusion over if there was a catch or not. Yeah, I thought we'd see more out of the Vikings tonight. I thought JJ McCarthy would be better than he's been from what all the hype has been. Bears have played well, though, too. Offensively and defensively.
Coffee shop's always down there. The bathroom's always away from the rest.
I haven't even looked at the week 2 schedule yet. Let's check that shit out if we can. Week 2 NFL schedule 2025. Oh shit. The Packers got a tough start to the season as well. There's a couple teams that got some tough starts. The Ravens, I believe, have kind of a tough start as well. I know they got the Browns next week, but I think they got a tough couple. There's some college football teams that are in major trouble that have some very tough schedules coming. So Thursday night, we got Commanders versus the Packers in Green Bay again. Seahawks, Steelers in week 2 in Pittsburgh. Pats at Dolphins, Jags at Bengals, Bills at Jets, Rams at Titans, Browns at Ravens, Niners at Saints, Giants at Cowboys, Bears at Lions, Broncos at Colts, Panthers at Cardinals, Eagles at Chiefs, 4:25 Sunday. Falcons at Vikings, 8:20 next Sunday night. Damn, Vikings getting a lot of time to chill in between games to start the season. Nice and cushy. Shit. And then next Monday night, Buccaneers versus Texans and Chargers at Raiders. They're loading these schedules up nowadays. 3rd and 2, J.J. McCarthy out of the gun. Plenty of time. Throws, caught, complete. Did Thielen drop it? Oh, my God. No, he didn't. What a bum. He dropped it.
Yeah, it sure was, and this is not typical of Adam Thielen, but a big moment in the game, but a good play.
Thielen with a huge drop.
Turning it loose with Tyreek Stevenson. So he's able to rip it out in what would have been their first third down conversion of the night. So they just had a hard time sustaining any type of drives and should have there.
Line drive punt. Duvernay with a fair catch. Bears ball again as they lead by 11. Saturday we have SEC on ABC college football tripleheader at noon. Wisconsin against number 19 Alabama. At 3:30, number 6 Georgia takes on number 15 Tennessee. And at 7:30, Florida against number 3 LSU. Each game is also
Florida's not even ranked anymore.
On the all-new ESPN app. Adam Thielen, who is number 3 on the all-time list for the Vikings in catches and receiving touchdowns, mad at himself on the sideline as he could not hang on to the ball.
Swift, nice run.
Nice run
Good
here
effort.
by Swift as he plows ahead and gets 9.
Excellent effort.
A lot of DeAndre Swift there. And this offensive front getting a little movement. I mean, contact right there, but he just keeps on moving his legs. And
Joe Thuney.
DeAndre Swift's in a little bit of a proven year this year after having somewhat of a disappointing season last year. When he's had good offensive lines, he's been good. And last year he didn't, and he wasn't so good. And this is a group that is expected to be a lot better, and they have been tonight.
Play action pass.
Moore was in the backfield. He gets it now.
It's
trying to make moves, and with that last effort, he's knocked down right
it's like a first down.
Under 5 to go in this third quarter, and it is a first down for Chicago. These two head coaches approached preseason football differently. Ben Johnson played his starters, played Caleb Williams. Kevin O'Connell did not really play J.J. McCarthy much at all, and I think that's showing up here in this game.
Just 12 snaps for that first unit in the first preseason game.
Toss. Run up the middle.
Here's Swift on a toss.
And I asked Kevin O'Connell about that. Here's a look at Caleb Williams and what he's been able to do as far as getting the ball out, which has been preached to him ever since Ben Johnson became the head coach, that they were not going to sit back there and take
Caleb Williams playing very well.
Third most in NFL history again this year, and help out the offensive line, and he's done a good job of it. And
yeah, I don't gamble too much whooping.
More and more comfortable, and you can see by the way he's carrying himself and the way he's throwing the ball.
Ball's coming out quicker. As he is chased by Cashman.
Nice job running. He can move.
Out of bounds inside Vikings territory.
I didn't see him do that last
year.
year.
His speed and a carry of 13 yards.
Maybe because they're always on his ass.
When you get the first part of it going with the timing.
Maybe because he was a rookie.
And getting it to the right guys. Then when it's not there and you get pressure, there's just not a lot of players that can throw the ball from the pocket and still present that element like Caleb Williams.
Vikings
Cashman,
better
who was the
fucking.
one chasing him, is down on a knee.
These young quarterbacks, man, they think one year they're going to be great.
Boy, you hope he's just tired, because that's a guy who's a key cog in this
I told
defense
everyone I
and
don't
missed some
know
time
what to.
last year
I'm
along
not
with
really
Ivan
sold on
Pace, and
J.J. McCarthy yet.
when
last
Cashman's
year.
not on the field, this is a different defense.
We've got Van Ginkel, Pace, Cashman, and Grenard. It's about as good as it gets
Doesn't look
along
good.
that linebacker level. Here's Cashman chasing him to the sideline and still down on a knee. And as Troy said, you have to hope he's okay.
Yeah, he pulled up.
They
a
need
little
him,
bit,
too.
and
Cashman's down there in trouble.
trying to catch Caleb Williams, and
Solid
you see it
athletic
in training camp,
linebacker.
and especially in the early part of the year, if you haven't been playing much in training camp. And Blake Cashman didn't take any snaps in preseason. Going back to your point, Joe, that you do see a lot of these soft tissue injuries early on.
Eric Wilson takes Cashman's spot.
Handoff
to
Swift.
Stood
Not
up.
much. Oh, good effort. Got something.
Still fighting for maybe an extra yard. He gets 2.
Cashman going into the
Cashman
10.
was trying to go into the tent, but their center, Ryan Kelly, is already in there. So
This team last year, Joe, they were one of the healthiest teams in the NFL. And obviously that goes a long way in the success then of your season. But they were banged up. Harrison Smith,
At the end of the
safety,
year,
he
they were
did not
banged
play
up.
tonight. And then you've got Kelly, and now along with Blake Cashman in this one.
Nice cutback, Swift.
by Swift.
First down and
First
more.
down with the ball inside the 35.
Swift's played well.
And a gain of 12.
That's
No
a
monster
nice run
plays,
by
but
DeAndre
positive
Swift.
yardage.
You see him start to the front
Constantly.
side, and then the cutback. Once it clogs up, that's what you're looking for.
Beautiful
is that
cutback.
lane right through there, and he hits it. It's his longest run of the night.
Vikings
Back,
lucky they were in
obviously,
the
that
right
Ben
position
Johnson's very familiar with.
because that could have went to the house. Lineman in motion. Oh,
Got the defense with
all
snap
sides
down, it
on the
looks like.
Vikings. Hargrave.
That's Javon Hargrave, who was added with Jonathan Allen to beef up the defensive line.
Neutral zone infraction, number 97 defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
We've seen him use his cadence a few times tonight effectively.
Chicago scores, man.
Draw off the defense.
Could be over.
Meanwhile, they had that extra offensive
It's not
lineman,
like
Theo Benedict,
J.J.
who's come in
McCarthy's
all
look like
night
Josh Allen.
in motion.
Yeah, big part of what they did in Detroit. They ran 6 offensive linemen more than any other team, and
First and
carried over
5.
to Chicago.
Swift.
There's Swift.
Nice run.
Just runs right through Isaiah
Hard running.
Rodgers.
No, that's to me, that's his best run of the night because he's been labeled as often the case. When you have the ability that Swift has, then you're no longer a power runner. You can't be.
Swift just
And he's
ran
been
him
hearing that
over
long
badly.
enough, and that's as good finish in a run as you could look at.
Good running downhill. Big hit. Oklahoma drill shit.
They've been asking Swift to be a little more
Physical.
straight ahead, running north on plays, and he's shown some power in this game.
Fucking Bears look like the Lions.
Play action.
Not surprising.
Good
They got the
protection.
Lions ex-coach,
Flag on the
ex-offensive
play, and
coordinator.
Swift makes the catch.
Swift's going off.
Flag is in the area where you expect a hold.
Holding, number 58 offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Starting right tackle, Darnell Wright. Talked about the interior of the offensive line for the Bears. Braxton Jones making his 41st career start at left tackle. But there is the hold on Wright.
Yeah, it didn't look like much, quite honestly, to me. You got.
Troy, I agree with you. I don't see anything there that would justify a hold.
Yeah, Redmond, he
That's like the second iffy call. Bears have got fucked a few times.
Manungani in the backfield, the rookie. Williams over the middle.
Oh, almost picked. Lucky.
Out of the range change of Cole Kmet.
That was dangerous.
That was a fastball from Caleb Williams, and it was high and a bit wide, 2nd and 20.
Yeah,
this game still ain't over.
Missed a couple of these. You can see Kmet right here. He's going to come in. He wants to kind of
Vikings
settle it down
hold him to
because they're in
3.
zone.
They got a shot.
And the ball just gets away from Caleb Williams enough. You see how much area there was to complete that pass.
He had him. Net was wide open.
Those are tough. You saw the expression on Caleb Williams' face after the miss. Those are hard when you don't take some of the layups that are gimmies.
Tougher second half for Williams.
2nd and 20, big pressure.
Nice scrambling.
And the ball just comes out.
What the fuck was that?
And goes
That should be intentional
out of
grounding.
bounds. Let's see what the call is here. Pressure by Eric Wilson, who took over for Blake Cashman.
I don't think he was outside the
At least that's
tackle.
what the umpire did, or excuse me, the referee.
That should be
I think that's the
intentional
right call.
grounding.
He was just trying to get it out and avoid the sack as he was losing his footing.
Flag is down. Here is
That should be intentional grounding.
he was
Or
not
a
touched.
fumble.
It's
Intentional
intentional
grounding, number 18 offense. The quarterback was outside the pocket. However, the pass did not cross the line of scrimmage, and there were no receivers in the area of the pass. Lost it
That's the
down.
right
10-yard
call.
penalty. Third down.
Well, it's a big play with 5 seconds left as that backs up Chicago 10 more.
There was a couple yesterday. I'm
Goes
glad
down
they're
as
starting to call
intentional
that
grounding
shit.
because the ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they've gotten in position to
They got Jaden
add to their
Daniels
lead.
on
They've
one
been
too
going
yesterday.
The wrong direction ever
Throwing
since.
one in the end
That
zone that
knocks
was
Chicago
like, come
for
on,
the
man.
moment out of field goal range.
Like now you're just fucking being
They
stupid.
don't need all 30 yards, but they need a chunk. Zacchaeus gets it
And they're in field goal range.
and gets that chunk of yardage as the third
That
quarter
kid got a
comes to
boot.
close. It's a 12-yard gain. Bears back in field goal range, having fun tonight. Matched up against their divisional rival and leading at 17-6.
This is the best the Bears looked in a long time. I will say that. At least as far as regular season game. Vikings, man, I'm a little worried about the Vikings. Vikings last year, they started the season hot. They look a little out of sorts tonight. More than a little. Diego Silva's fighting John Silva. Awesome. I hope he knocks John Silva the fuck out. It's going to be a tough fight for Diego. The Queens look like shit. I told you what I say last year, Jet. All year long, I said, what did I say? I don't know why everyone's so crazy about J.J. McCarthy. You haven't even seen him fucking play yet. He looks shook. He looks shook. Drake May looked shook a little bit yesterday. McCarthy looks worse than him. It's his first start. I'll tell you one thing, though. The Bears look pretty good. Bears look pretty damn good. But I'll also say that JJ's been under some pressure. Some. Not all of it is the line's fault. He's been slow with some reads and shit as well. Here we go. Start of the fourth. The announcers are lagging again. They're going to try and kick a 50-yarder, 4th and 18. $50-yard attempt. Trying to extend the lead. Kick is up. Whoa, took a long ride and missed. That fucking thing curved like a drunk driver. Holy shit. Take that kicker's blood alcohol level. What the fuck? What the fuck happened to that kick? Looked like he got a good hold of it. The fucking thing just went right and didn't stop. That's not good. Here we go. The Bears are going to fucking find a way to lose. Oh, this thing's going to start acting up now.
Together saying let's go to work. He's got to.
There's JJ.
Thrown for just 56 yards.
Better hike the ball, man.
Mason. Right up the gut.
Why is
tackle. He got through
Jones not running the ball?
Run by Jordan Mason, a gain of 7. So we check in with Lisa.
They haven't given Jones the ball at all.
Ryan Kelly is back in the game. He had been in the medical tent. They were working on his right leg. They say he's good to go, but linebacker Blake Cashman has been ruled out with a hamstring injury.
So another hamstring.
Lot of
hit
hands.
the Bears hard, and now it hits Minnesota with Blake Cashman.
2nd and 3. Handoff.
With Mason.
There we go. Off to the races.
Rumbling down near the 35. That's the longest run of the night for the Vikings. Bayard brings him down, but just like that, the Vikings are moving the football, a gain of 18.
Josh Oliver gets just enough of the linebacker in order to give Mason a place to run with the football. He breaks that tackle, then he's able to get past the safety, Bayard, and a really nice job. With the field position that they had to start this drive, they have got to capitalize. Obviously, they're already in field goal range, but they've got to come away with a touchdown.
They fake it
Play
to
action.
McCarthy protected.
Head as he throws.
There's Jefferson.
Nice throw. He got drilled.
Both feet down, and he's got a first down.
That was a good throw.
Connect for a nice shot
Way to hang in there,
17
McCarthy.
yards.
That was impressive.
Good job on the outside by Justin Jefferson as they put him in motion.
He took a shot.
Tyreek Stevenson trying to keep up with him and just lay it out there, which is what he's able to do for the easy completion.
Second catch of the game for Jefferson.
Well, it didn't take long for them to get down here.
There we go. We're going in. Here's Jefferson. Send him deep.
Mason.
Nice run.
Nice lane. And Jordan Mason with Adam Thielen out in front of him.
Mason's got some wheels.
Well, they've kind of started leaning more on Jordan Mason, and rightfully so against this defense of the Bears. It's been pretty tough sledding. Get a bigger back there and see if he can't move the pile and make something happen. And Jordan Mason's been able to do that on this drive.
2nd and 5. 12:30 left to play. Down by 11.
Fake toss. Looking for Naylor. Ball's knocked down.
Almost intercepted
Dexter,
by
he's
a
out of
lineman.
Sweat was there.
Wow,
And
nice play.
Montez Sweat is the
Holy
one who
shit.
got up and knocked it away as we say his name for the first
Great
time.
play
all
by
week.
Sweat.
And Montez Sweat
He got
likely
up.
saved the touchdown because he's got an opportunity to the corner right here. You can see a receiver coming into the picture.
That looked like a touchdown to
They
me.
had him. Looked like
Great
Jalen
play
Naylor,
by
number
Sweat
one,
to
is
get
gonna
his
be the
hands
guy
up.
who comes down, and he was open.
After
He's got a
shedding the
chance,
block.
but Montez Sweat saves it.
3rd and 5. JJ under pressure.
Over the middle, that's caught for a touchdown.
Justin Jefferson. Nice catch. Tough catch. Very tough
And
catch.
he breaks out his
Hits
first
a gritty.
of the 2025 season, and the Vikings are showing
JJ
they're
to
gonna go for
JJ.
two.
Well, the design of the route, you're going to see two receivers
That was a
kind of in the
dangerous
same
throw.
area, about 5-yard separation with Justin Jefferson trailing and Naylor. That's not good
Tough
separation
throw.
between those
Good
as
throw.
far as a quarterback being able to see where to go with the ball. But he is able to locate
Going for two.
Jefferson, gives him a good
Try and
opportunity.
make it a 3-point
And now
game.
the Vikings going for two.
McCarthy, Jones in the backfield. Out of the gun.
Going for two to make
Trips
it a 3-point
right.
game.
But Jones can't find him.
McCarthy in trouble.
Holding.
Is thrown and just throws it up.
Intercepted.
Incomplete. Pressure by O'Dangbo.
McCarthy got
He's had a
drilled
nice
again.
night.
McCarthy's been getting his ass beat. McCarthy's starting to get his ass beat.
Illegal use of hands and face, number 55, defense. The penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. Retry.
That's not good for the Bears. But McCarthy took another huge shot.
Took a look at it. Dio Odengbo.
And that last
Dio
little push
Dengbo
there
again.
with the right hand, Russell Yerkes, we got the flag.
It is, but it looks like it's still below the face, but I understand why he called it.
Yeah, I
Jefferson's
was
coming
wondering why
off.
I called it. Don't get me going week 1.
But you're right, Joe. You mentioned the night that Odengbo has had. He was a big question
They
mark
going
as
for
far
a
as what
push?
was his impact going to be. They hoped he would bring something, but he has been all
They're
over
going big.
this field.
Jumbo
For a
formation.
costly penalty.
Now from the 1.
Single back. Fake the handoff.
McCarthy keeps.
He's not going to get it.
Finds the tight end, Oliver.
What a shitty play call.
Saved 2 points.
Shitty play call. You take Justin Jefferson out of the game. Why?
The 13-yard
What the fuck
touchdown
is
to
wrong with
Justin
you?
Jefferson, which was the Vikings' first third conversion.
Why do you take your best player out of the fucking game when you need a 2-point conversion? And you come out loaded up, act like you're going to run, and then throw anyway. I don't understand these teams. It's like, are you a fucking idiot? I watched the Dolphins do the same shit with Tyreek Hill. So like, what makes you think we got a better chance of scoring a touchdown or a 2-point conversion without Justin Jefferson on the field? He's going to at least cause 2 people to cover him. It's one less guy you throw in the box. And if they don't throw a guy in the box, we throw the fucking ball to Justin Jefferson in a one-on-one situation. It's not fucking rocket science. Like, it's fucking common sense. We got a guy that burns everyone. I don't understand it. If you're going to run the ball, put him in the fucking backfield. Let him run it. Run a jet fucking sweep. You're going to throw it to a big tight end nobody knows instead of running a fucking jet sweep with Jefferson from the fucking 1-yard line on a 2-point conversion? I don't understand it. Let's bench our best players. We pay them all this fucking money. Yeah, we're going to take them out. I got to stop. I think I've made my point. Not even establish him. He already caught the fucking touchdown. He's your best. You're trying to score points. You're trying to make this a 3-point game. I don't fucking get it. They didn't run the ball anyway, though, on the 2-point conversion. They didn't run it. They faked the run, and then they fucking hit the tight end that was all the way inside blocking on an out route in the flat, and he got fucking stuffed. It's stupid. It's just stupid.
His very young NFL
He's
career.
flipping out
That
right
drive
now.
looked
I don't
better.
blame him.
No shock because they got the running
That's
game
right.
going.
Yeah, that's why it looked better. They were able to take some of the pressure off. Jordan Mason had the big run and had a couple in that drive, and
Vikings might lose the game because of
Justin
that.
Jefferson, but heck of a play by Jonathan Owens there on Josh Oliver to keep him from coming away with that 2-point conversion.
It's just stupid. It's a stupid fucking thing.
Owen saved
Crazy.
2 points with that strong tackle as Duvernay
It's idiotic.
on the far side. Full head of steam.
It's like taking Tom Brady
at
out.
the 25 by Eric Wilson. Here's the 2-point try.
Yeah, you see where he is, and then here's Josh Oliver who's going to come across the field.
It was a horrible play call.
You know, he's in man coverage, and
Horrible.
he recognizes it, but it's one thing to recognize it, then you got to make the tackle against a big guy in the open
Bullshit.
field.
They sniffed that out right away.
You see so
He
many
didn't have a
times
shot.
a receiver get that and still be able to break a tackle and cross the goal line. That's a great play on his part, and a big difference right now in this game.
Next gen stats said Owens traveled over 27 yards to make that tackle.
It wasn't JJ's
In
fault.
the open field, big play.
They took Justin Jefferson out of the
First down
game,
for the 25.
trying to get a 2-point
Caleb
conversion.
Williams has to pull it down.
Big
And
defensive
it's
play.
Hargrave.
It's stupid.
His first as a Viking. And what a big play.
I think it's stupid.
Brian Flores
You take out your best
is trying
players trying to score
control of
points.
this game back.
Well, Brian Flores, he tries to line up
And
to
you're
where he
down.
get one-on-one blocking. And he brings up Van Ginkel, and he doesn't rush. And then you've got 3-on-2, but yet Hargrave's able to split the difference between the two blockers, and he just gets right in the face of Caleb Williams.
The Vikings
That's a loss of 8.
finally applying
First
some
sack of the
press up.
night, and now it's Swift getting wrapped up by Eric Wilson, who's playing for the injured Blake
Big
Cashman.
third down.
And now the crowd that's been having fun all night is starting to groan before 3rd and 19.
Caleb Williams going to get
They're
poopy
applying
pants.
the pressure now, and you're watching this scene.
Let's see if Caleb Williams can be a fucking stud and figure this out. 3rd and 19. I got fucking interception or something right now. Turnover.
Now tackles for a loss. Now 3rd and 19.
I got a feeling. Oh, he almost did too.
Almost walked into the end zone.
I don't trust Caleb
He got his
Williams.
left hand on the football on that quick throw, and that was wow.
Well, they rush 5. Van Ginkel, he just recognizes it immediately. I mean, he's going straight up the field.
He should
As
have.
soon as he sees
He
Caleb
should have had
Williams
it.
go, he knows exactly where Odunze was going on the throw. And we've seen him make some
That
pretty
should have been a
wild
pick six.
interceptions over his career.
And bro, I swear to God, I'm watching the game on a stream live. It's not like I'm pausing shit. I just shut the audio off when I talk sometimes. Here's the kick return up the middle. Some room to work. Some more room to work. Across the 50 into Bears territory. Nice return. I called that shit yesterday too, 3 or 4 times.
Territory.
I do it all the fucking time, bro. I'm telling you. I forget what I did it with yesterday. It was something. Oh, Golden, Matthew Golden for Green Bay. I'm like, watch out for Golden. I don't like this coverage. Watch out. He's a sleeper rookie this year. If you got a fantasy team, you might want to pick him up as a wide receiver because Green Bay's wide receivers are always fucking hurt. Before you know it, he's catching pass. Next play, bang, Golden, bang. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what your coach is thinking, though, Mark. Taking fucking Justin Jefferson out, going for 2 with that bullshit fucking triple tight end from the 1 yard line, throwing it out to the flat to the slowest tight end they have.
Great. We're with Mike.
I didn't agree with that shit. I think JJ's looked a little gun shy. The last drive, he looked better. He's been getting his ass kicked too, though. He took some big hits this game. He took a real big hit, couple big hits in that drive too. So, I mean, the kid's tough. You look at his uniform, it's fucking covered in green. And I think Caleb Williams is going to poop his pants. I don't trust him. I think he's mentally fragile when it comes to football, at least. I thought what I seen in the first half was going to stick, but he hasn't looked nearly as good in the second half. And he's had time. Last drive, they finally got to him a bit, but he's had time. So here we go. 1st and 10, 10:37 to go. 17-12. Bears over the Vikings. 1st and 10, McCarthy directly under center. Jones single back in the backfield. 2 tight end, 2 wide receivers, balanced line. Handoff. Jones, nice run. Hold on to it. Down to about the 8 or 9. Excuse me, down for an 8 or 9 yard gain. I don't think they gave Jones the ball enough tonight, but maybe they were saving him. I think Jones is a really good running back, at least with the Vikings last year. He played exceptional. Got a little bit beat up at the end of the year. They fell short, but the Vikings looked really good at certain points last year. Play action fake. McCarthy deep down the right side. Jefferson incomplete. Wants a flag. Don't think he's going to get it. Looks like he cramped up. Should have had that one, it looked like. And the Chicago Bears down too. I don't know if he's going to cramp or not. What happened on that play, man? I thought he should have came up with that joint. Oh, right through his hands. That one's on you, Just. He got pushed a little bit before the ball got there. Oh, Bears might have got away with one there a little bit. But it wasn't major. So they got an injury timeout. Bears players down. Yeah, the kid that was running the ball for him, the other kid, I can't think of his name offhand, but he had a good last drive. He's averaging like 5 yards a carry. Mason got 9 carries for 45 yards. I just think that he got more carries than Jones. They tried going to Jones at first beginning of the game, but the line didn't do anything to help him, really. The Vikings remind me a little bit of New England yesterday, to be totally honest. They remind me a lot of how New England looked yesterday, and they should look better than that. They're a far better football team than New England, at least on paper. At least on paper. Mason was on the Niners. Yeah, he came in and fucking filled in for McCarthy, right? He had a good year. He had a couple of huge games, and then he got beat up, I think, as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think I watched him play against someone. He played really well. I was like, holy shit. This kid might be better than McCarthy. Christian McCaffrey, excuse me. No, I don't think so either. And Jones got porked. Jones also drew a huge pass interference, like a 50-yard pass interference on the Bears. The Vikings couldn't do nothing with it, but Jones had done some good stuff today. I like Jones. I thought Jones was one of the best running backs last year. I like him. I like Cook for the Bills. I think both them guys are super underrated.
Got to get hydrated.
Meanwhile, it's 3rd down and 1, so now they're without Wright. Kyler Gordon.
Jones going to get it here. Or they're going to Jefferson. Jefferson slipped.
McCarthy backpedaling.
Terrible.
Naylor, and they're going to throw a flag with Tyreek Stevenson in coverage.
What a terrible, terrible, terrible I didn't like that play call either.
Montez Sweat had pressure on that play. And this one is against Chicago.
Vikings very lucky.
Pass interference, number 29 defense, spot foul, automatic first down.
Oh, shit.
Tyreek Stevenson.
That's a fucking
with that
weird call.
contact on Naylor, and the crowd doesn't like that call at all.
Naylor kind of caused it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Troy. It looks like he more slipped than anything.
Naylor
Yes, he
slipped
touches
and
him
then he
there's some
fell
slight
over him.
contact, but I don't think that's significant hindrance of his ability to catch the pass. I wish they'd have gotten together
That's the
on that
third
one.
call the
Yeah, you
Vikings
just
have
see him
got.
go to the ground,
That
and you
was
assume
like-
that he got tugged. And Tyreek Stevenson, he is expecting the
Yeah.
ball. Well, you got Nashawn Wright, who's back in the ball game, but when
First
they're
and
bringing
10.
on a blitz, they're expecting the ball to
Vikings
come out
going in.
But it did.
McCarthy throws deep. He got him.
Pass is caught.
Jones.
Spinning grab by Aaron Jones.
Touchdown, Jonesy.
Somehow, some way, the Minnesota Vikings
He can
are on
catch the
top.
ball, too.
Credit J.J. McCarthy with hanging in there. And that offense will stay out there again and go for two again as Jones is on the receiving end.
Yeah, Noah Sewell, who's, again, is starting tonight because
That was
of
a beautiful
injuries.
throw.
He's forced to try to run with him
Can't knock
one-on-one. He's
JJ on that one.
anticipating a quick out.
Perfect
Or
throw.
an option route of some type.
Option,
when he's
halfback
locked up
option
with the
route.
back coming out of the backfield. And when they run these go
Think
routes from that position in the
Burt
backfield,
that
it is
tight end or
awfully
end.
hard on
Or
any
nickelback.
linebacker to run with someone with the ability of an Aaron Jones.
They ran nickel with an extra linebacker.
Second two-point try. McCarthy begging for the ball. The pass
There
is
you go,
caught.
Thielen.
Thielen.
Uber reliable.
This is a three-point game. The
Caleb
Vikings
Williams, we're going to see what he's made of.
and McCarthy has come alive.
Yeah, he really has. I mean,
Much better.
They've been able to make some plays when they've had the
Much better.
opportunities.
He's got a
The
lot of
Bears have failed to
weapons.
capitalize at times when they could have done a little bit more and extended it.
That's why I'm like, he's gun shy, and I don't understand why. I would love to see Drake May if he had the play as the Vikings had. Oh, I would love to see it. That's why I don't understand why everyone's being so critical of Drake May after yesterday. They don't have talent like a lot of these other teams do, the Patriots. They just don't, and it's the reality of it. But one thing I like about McCarthy is his attitude. He's been a fucking like intense and into it all night, even in the pregame when I was watching him warm up. I like his attitude. He's not a fairy like Caleb Williams, that pretty boy weirdo shit. Metrosexual ass motherfucker. You can just tell. You don't put a fucking flower in your hair as a dude that's a starting quarterback in the NFL on fucking Instagram as a serious pick like you're a piece of art. That told me everything I need to know about Caleb Williams. He looked very good in the first half. The second half, he shit his pants. He should have threw a pick six last time. And I got a feeling he's going to choke again tonight.
Bring it out as we look at summer workouts the last couple of years.
Can I get a shout out to my homie Beans? He just got out from a 15-year bid. He just wouldn't stay away from them kids. We used to say, God damn it, Beans, stay away from them kids. You know we don't. You shouldn't have homies like that. Them kids should have said, you don't know me like that. I think you should ditch your friend Beans. You know what I means? Handoff. Swift. Toss down. Loss of a couple. Beans does that to a girl in my family. He's going to be missing a couple. He's going to go to the pen. They're going to call him Bean, the magical fruit. The more the broom handle goes in his butt, the more he toots.
Players on this
Second and 10, Williams. Wood chipper.
On second down and 10.
Williams.
Caleb throws.
Complete.
Nice pass. Adunze for a first down.
Adunze.
A gain of 13.
Should have waited until she was
Does such a
25
nice
like
job of
Billy
just
Boy.
sitting down in the hole. It was a zone coverage. Caleb gets to him a little bit late.
Done cocaine on Martha's Vineyard
Drops
and
his
then
elbow
tuck
down,
it,
but
boy.
Adunze, he didn't go anywhere. A lot of times you'll see a
boy.
young receiver, they'll start running around and leave an open window. He just sat right there and waited for the ball to hit him.
First down at the 47.
Trips left.
Play action
In a
for
bunch.
Williams.
Williams
He's
in trouble.
Ginkle chasing him.
Kill him. Get him. He stepped out of bounds. What a scrub.
Williams before he let that pass go with Javon Hargrave right there in his face.
he thought he was going to give Javon Hargrave the little, rope-de-dope and that he would fall for it, and he didn't. For a big man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So he stepped out of bounds, and that's...
Wiggle gets his gut tickled from Beans, I think. Whooping. Wiggle definitely gets his guts tickled by Beans. Without a doubt. Caleb Williams probably does too. 2nd and 14 out of the gun.
On second down, Williams.
Ooh.
Throw and try for the catch as Adunze comes up empty.
Well, that was a tight window.
That's a tough throw.
I talked about earlier in this game that he missed a corner route when he had a big window in that zone coverage, but Isaiah Rodgers, this is a pretty tight between he and the safety. That ball has to be perfect, which it was. I mean, he fit that in perfectly, but you're asking him to make a big-time play with Theo Jackson coming in to close.
And now third down.
3rd and 14. Vikings rush 5.
Williams backpedaling and
Nobody.
throws it out of bounds with Komet the closest one to it. And
Williams
that's now
shitting himself.
6 straight third down stops by this Vikings defense.
Well, we've seen Flores. He started
Terrible
to bring
second
more
half
pressure,
from
and he's
the
been rushing more 5
Bears
guys
offense.
that have been having an impact. So
Williams is fucking such
Chicago unable to get
he
anything going on this drive. Now they're going to be relying on their own defense to
He
come up
better
with
mature
stop
very
after a couple
soon.
big drives by this
Or he's
Minnesota
not gonna.
offense.
Brian Flores,
You can just tell him.
44-year-old, third season as defensive coordinator, former
I can
head
just
coach
tell
in
by the way
Miami.
he is.
And
He
his
should be
guys love
pissed.
playing for him with the Vikings.
Oh, blocked.
That one's blocked.
Great play.
Partially.
Great
The ball
play.
will take a decent Chicago roll inside the 35.
Well done by
As
Wilson.
Eric Wilson, who's been everywhere, got through and got his hand on that punt.
Huge
He
punt
has
block.
been everywhere. Special teams player, and then he's had to step in on defense.
Great
He's been all
play.
over the field since then.
Good job not
Excellent
hitting the
job
kicker
of him
too.
working through and getting his hand on this football.
Well
This
done.
crowd, in the third quarter, there was a time I hadn't heard the crowd this loud at Soldier Field ever. And Minnesota
Vikings
ever since, it's been all
defense
them, and they've taken
getting
them right
some
out of it.
points in fantasy.
Bears offense, remember, they marched down the
With that
field on
one.
the opening drive, put it in the end zone for a touchdown. Since then, they've had a defensive score and a field goal
Are we
made, so
close
the
to hitting
offense
it?
not doing their part.
BA?
Kevin O'Connell's crew
Are you close to
has
winning?
hung in there
What do we need?
against the ropes. And they've now come out starting to swing as they lead by 3 and take over at their own 32 after that 25-yard punt. Here's Mason spinning his way into Chicago territory. And a 20-yard carry by Jordan Mason.
What do you need to hit your
Again,
back?
been the better back of the two.
Well, the offensive line has begun to flex
That's
on
dope.
this defense.
13
and
bucks
the two
with
drives
100
that
and
they've had
something.
where they've
I
scored
hope you hit
points,
it.
the big thing in those drives is they've gotten the running game going. And now the first
What do you need?
play here, they get a big hole, and Jordan Mason finds it in a big game.
Troy, the first 9 drives, the Vikings averaged less than 3 yards a rush. The last 2 just under 10 yards a rush.
They still might.
And that's when J.J. McCarthy and this offense woke up. Here's
That
Mason.
pass interference fucked us earlier.
Job up front by
Jones
the
was like,
Chicago Bears defenders.
Jones got muckled. He might have made a big catch early.
As the beneficiary of a great running back when I played and a great offensive line, when you get the running
I
game
like my
going,
beats down
a lot
low.
of good things
Get my
start to
head
happen.
turned back.
And
See me
J.J.
riding
McCarthy, not that he necessarily needed to know that or didn't know that, but he certainly knows it tonight.
Come on.
2nd and 10.
Hit Jones in the flat.
Dennis Allen looking for a stop.
They still got homeboy in.
McCarthy steps into it. He's got Hawkinson. And Hawkinson is
Oh, that
knocked
might be a
down
first.
just short of first down yardage. It'll be 3rd and short.
You just see the poise
The Bears had
the
him.
confidence right now of J.J. McCarthy as
Caleb
he has
Williams
settled
shit his
in.
pants.
You know, I mentioned it. Things begin to slow down a little bit. Early in this game, things were moving awfully fast. He was under duress because of the play clock. Now he's
Caleb Williams should have threw a pick six, too.
You can see the results in his
I
play.
almost called it.
5.5 to go.
On the night when we're honoring the 85 Bears, right now would be a good time for this defense to step up.
Single back, Jones. Handoff.
Jones.
Got it.
Got it.
Tough
First
run.
down,
Took a big
Minnesota.
hit.
And the drive continues, and that'll take it under 5 minutes to play here at Soldier Field.
And I would think if they can continue to run the football, you know, Kevin O'Connell, he's going to lean on that and see if he can't continue to wind this clock down.
14 wins a year ago wasn't good enough to win the NFC
Bears need to
North.
stop. Or need to hold them to 3.
A game behind Detroit. Sam Darnold moved on. He's in Seattle, and now they're playing behind J.J. McCarthy.
Although they're one-on-one
Jones in the
down
backfield,
with Justin
single back.
Jefferson.
Handoff. Nice run. 4 or 5.
He's able to get 3.
Nah, that was more than that, you fucking idiot.
Detailed in many publications.
That's a horrible
but J.J.
spot.
McCarthy
Itself.
grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. LaGrange Park, was 4 years old when he attended his first game here at Soldier Field. October 14th of 07.
Wow, that was a shitty spot.
A game against Minnesota that the Vikings won on a
2nd and
Longwell
7?
field goal. And now here he is, his first NFL start.
Unless he went
with his
down
team
and I
out in
didn't see
front.
it.
Little confusion here by this
Ain't
Chicago
no 2nd and
defense.
7. Wide open. Hit him.
Jones is wide open.
Hit him.
Makes the catch and tiptoes for a first down.
One more, baby.
Little misdirection, and the Bears over pursuing.
One more catch for
There was
Jones.
Nobody within 10
For
yards.
VA, come on. I
Because
want to see
Josh
VA
Oliver
hit.
comes off the ball at tight end, and the
I don't even
linebacker
watch
who's
it.
supposed to come out and cover that, he gets picked off. So it's a bit of a natural pick.
He should have had a
Minnesota
40-yard
runs,
catch,
and
too.
It opens it up for an easy
The
completion.
Bears pass interfered on him, or he would have had another big catch.
3 tight ends over the last couple of plays.
Come on, hit Jones with one more. I want to see VA hit. Hey,
That's 2 in there now.
they got the other back in.
That's
Ooh,
Naylor
jump.
in motion. This is Jones, and a good play on
It ain't
front.
Jones. It's Mason.
Mason with the ball, and a loss of 1 as
wasn't
Montez
Jones.
Sweat makes the tackle.
These fucking announcers, man. I got to go back to. I should really go. I really am thinking about going to broadcasting school. They don't even know the fucking players.
Season, and not to his standards last year. Comes up with the play.
Come on. Nice little screen. They got Mason in still. They got Jones in the receiver. Nope.
2nd and 11.
Green.
Jefferson with a blocker out in front. Picking
Nice
his
job.
way. And he's about half a yard, maybe a full yard short of a first down. It's 3rd down. And a timeout is taken.
I think Kevin O'Connell has called a heck of a game, especially here on these last 3 possessions. That play there on 2nd down, I was anticipating they might run the football to try to continue to milk the clock. And
That would have been
then
what
maybe
you
pick it
needed,
up on
VA.
3rd down. Instead,
Sucks.
give the young quarterback a high percentage screen pass, blockers out in front, and picks up a nice gain to make this a 3rd and short and keep the clock running.
They got to
Timeout
run here, I
taken by
would think.
Chicago. They're left with only 1.
Yeah, after challenging the one play, they lost that one.
It's been a drive that has consumed 4.5 minutes off the clock. And if they can pick up a yard and just keep chewing the game clock,
they're probably going to do fourth round territory.
This is just going to be a battle up front, you would have to believe.
Yep.
Mason in the game.
Bears won a good part of this game up front.
It's going to be a run-pass option. McCarthy might keep this.
Thielen in motion.
Yep.
McCarthy keeps. He's got it.
Touchdown.
And forces his way into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown.
I called it. They haven't run an RPO all game. It was obvious. That's what he did at Michigan. You don't think he's going to run the fucking ball?
Hawkinson out in front of him.
But you got to worry about Justin Jefferson and all them other guys.
McCarthy takes it into the end zone.
I called it the minute I seen the formation.
It's a simple read option. He's watching Odengbo on the outside, and when he puts it in Mason's belly, he's waiting to see what he's going to do.
I knew you were close, VA. You told me a bunch of what you needed. You already got it.
And J.J.
It's
McCarthy,
close.
who had 10 rushing
Jefferson
touchdowns
scored
in
a
his 3
touchdown.
years at Michigan, has won
Mason's been doing all right.
in his first start with the Minnesota Vikings, and boy, did he and they hang in there tonight as the lead is 10.
They sure
Williams has
did.
been
I
getting
mean,
yardage.
collectively. The defense did, the offense did, the coaching staff, everybody to get themselves in this position right now. You can't say enough about J.J. McCarthy. I mean, things were not going well at all. He was under duress, playing on the road, tough environment, Monday Night Football, and yet he hung in there, and Kevin O'Connell kept feeding him the football and let him kind of settle in, and he was able to do that. But, Joe, right now, I mean, for the Chicago Bears, and short of a miracle, if they don't win this game, how they're going to leave this field tonight, knowing that they let one get away, because they were in total control at one point.
Vikings with 3 straight touchdown drives
in the first
and
half,
outscored the Bears so far in the fourth quarter,
he's showing it
21-0.
now.
You know, the other part of this, Joe, is really Minnesota.
I like it mentally where he is.
Really
for sure.
coming alive.
He's a puppy.
After the
A
pick
mean
six.
little puppy right now. Big comeback.
Tonight's game recap is brought to you by NBA 2K26. Here's the pick six and the 74-yard return by Deshaun Wright.
Yeah. In all honesty, Mark, the Bears gave this one away. No disrespect. You know, the Vikings did some good things and shit too. The Bears gave this shit away. Bears gave this game away. They fucking had him.
On a pick six, but that group's
They
going to
beat
look at him
themselves
differently
back.
this week in practice. You know, he delivered for them when he had his back against the wall.
Williams for command.
Oh, nice grab.
And they're saying that's a catch.
It sure looks like it, and one heck of a
There's
catch.
your yardage.
Bears have only one timeout left. They're down by 10. And he
That's a
caught it.
grab.
That's amazing. He didn't get a lot of opportunities last year, but he caught everything in his direction.
Here's one of the
Got
end
him.
zone, and
Oh,
DJ
my God.
Moore
He had him.
open but overthrown, and that stops the clock at 2:26.
Boy, he just had his eyes in the wrong place. He was looking in the
Caleb
backfield,
Williams had him.
or looking in the flat. I'm sorry, and to Zacchaeus here,
That should have been a
goes here, but then
touchdown.
he misses DJ Moore. Immediately, Williams is looking
Wide
to
open.
Zacchaeus, and because he's looking to the flat, he doesn't see the corner sit on it. Otherwise, the ball comes up a lot quicker.
There's the 31-yard catch by Komet. Just phenomenal. And it's second down and 10.
Oh, he nailed that one.
And now it's third down and 10.
Here's another look at that play. You got Zacchaeus coming here, and then DJ Moore comes off the ball. And you see right on how much room there is. He was just late.
Wow,
getting to
so
it. And I
open.
think when he was late,
I could have
then
made
the
that
ball
fucking
sails
one.
on him instead of him making an accurate throw. But
I could have
boy,
made
should
that
have been
fucking
an easy
one.
one. And then you've got a touchdown and still over 2 minutes
Shit.
left to play.
Third down and 10.
And as he throws, pick.
Williams got hit as he let it go. There's a flag on the far side of the field. And this looks like illegal contact.
Caleb Williams looks like two different players tonight, man. So does J.J. McCarthy.
Contact number 7, defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Against Byron Murphy, who's working against Adunze.
Caleb Williams ain't even trying to run no more. He was running all over the place.
Under heavy pressure, got his arm hit. Bears have to be thankful he's okay.
Yeah, that's a makeup call probably from the one that McCarthy got earlier. McCarthy got one earlier that was fucking bogus too. Not as bad as that one, but
First down, gets hit again, and there's
ooh, big hit.
Flag on the play for the hit.
Wow.
And there's a flag in the secondary as Ivan Pace got through and hit Caleb
DJ
Williams.
Moore
There's
just
two
got
separate fouls
destroyed.
here.
Yeah, they're both going to be against Minnesota, it looks like. But Caleb definitely, he got hit late or hit up in the head and neck area. You can see the pressure on
Fuck
Pace
Caleb.
coming right up the
DJ
gut.
Moore just got killed.
And he comes right into the headgear of Caleb. And then there's
You
on the
can't
back
tackle
end.
anymore. It's ridiculous.
Number 0 on the defense. 15
Helmet to helmet, that's why.
Automatic first down.
And then
DJ
there was the
Moore
hit
got fucking
on
destroyed.
DJ Moore after the ball was placed somehow perfectly by Caleb
Oh, that's a
Williams.
fine.
He gets hit,
It was a clean hit. They're going to find him, unfortunately.
but they're going to call it on the hit by Pace.
DJ
To
Moore
give
just got
Chicago
obliterated.
15 yards, the automatic first down, and they're still checking on
Holy
DJ Moore.
shit.
Yeah, they're going to talk about that penalty. That was a big hit, but
It's 'cause
it
them
did not
rules,
look like
Mark.
it went to the head
It's
and neck
not
and,
like when we were
to
kids,
a
bro.
defenseless receiver.
I feel
Correct.
you.
The contact was the shoulder up to the shoulder, and there was
But that-
incidental
you
contact
can't
in
hit
the
wide
neck
receivers
area,
with
so
their
they
head
threw the
down.
flag, but they
It's-
decided to
I
pick
hear
it up,
you.
but they still had the roughing the passer,
It's
so it's
the
still going to be a
rules.
15-yard penalty and a first down.
So just one
And Caleb-
foul on the play on the
Caleb
hit by
didn't
Pace.
get it as bad as Moore.
Game clock. Thank you.
Moore got his fucking head taken off,
They're
dude.
going to put time back on the clock.
That's why he's
There's
still
2
on the
minutes,
ground.
12 seconds
Come
left.
on, bro.
And the ball is inside the 15.
The dude's still on the ground. Soft call.
Again, only one timeout remaining for Chicago. DJ Moore able to get up.
That motherfucker's seeing triple, dude. Brutal.
He's been an Iron Man for the Bears. No missed starts with Chicago since he was traded here in 2023, DJ Moore.
Yeah, because they accepted the other penalty.
And he is still getting attention.
Take him off the field, dude. He's fucked up. He went helmet
I hope
to
that he's
helmet.
okay, Joe. You look at the
Get him off.
situation right now in this ball game, and I mean, with one timeout, them scoring before the 2-minute warning is huge.
He
And
can't even walk.
it's a 2-score game, so even if they were to settle for a field goal here before the 2-minute warning, it affords them at least a chance to try to do something, you know. But if this gets below 2 minutes, they're gonna lose a lot of valuable time with no timeouts of their own to stop the clock. Yep.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Well, the offense is out there.
Moore's fucked.
Moore is to the sideline.
He's fucked.
And for now, they'll try to strike into the end zone here with 2:12 to go.
Three to the left, one to the right. Empty backfield. Tight end lined up on the line to the right. Williams out of the gun. Four-man pass rush. In trouble. There he goes. Decides to run.
For the end zone.
Touchdown. Close.
He's no signal yet.
Flag on the play.
The officials come together. Touchdown.
It looked like it.
Rolling on the field. Touchdown.
Not over yet.
We've seen it throughout the night, what he's able to do with his legs. This is an outstanding job by him. Take a closer look.
He didn't get in.
7 of the defense. The penalty is declined. Touchdown.
He didn't get
They
in.
didn't throw the flag. There's a lot going on. They threw the flag on Byron
He
Murphy.
didn't get in.
Caleb Williams
Once the ball hit
looks
before
to
the
be
foot.
out of bounds. Rest
The previous play is under review.
He is definitely out of bounds, and
It
the
looked
ball
like
is
it.
just short of the goal line when he first
They're
touches
gonna have
out
it
of
on
bounds.
the
I
1-inch
expect
line.
that they will reverse this to short of a touchdown.
Well, Ben Johnson has kept his offense out there,
Still ain't over.
so they're anticipating that.
After replay
He's out.
review, the ball carrier is out of bounds with the ball at the half-yard line. It's first and goal.
And again, there's
They're going in.
2:04 left.
They're at the
trying to
fucking
come up
3-inch
with
line. They better get in.
quick
I
score
could get in
before the
from there.
2-minute warning. Meanwhile, DJ Moore went back out there, so he was good enough to continue in this game. That's good news for Chicago.
No doubt.
He just came back off the field, and it'll be first down and goal from just outside the end zone.
It's got to be inside the 1 or it's the worst spot ever.
So now, because it wasn't a touchdown,
It's
they're
got to
going
be
to
from
move
like the
ball
fucking, I can lay my dick on the ground and it'd be a touchdown by 5 inches.
away and inches closer, and it'll be first down and goal.
First and goal, and then they added a second also on the clock.
Yeah.
Instead of 2:04, there's 2:05.
They finally put the ball where it belonged.
Frustration for Ben Johnson. He's only got one timeout in his pocket. They need to score right here, right now.
Just fucking quarterback sneak it, man. Are you stupid?
They fake the pitch, throw it wide open, touchdown to Dunze.
Still, nice play call, still stupid.
With 2:02 to go. And they get it done outside of the 2-minute warning. And the extra point to follow. And then it'll be incumbent upon Santos to boom it out of the end zone.
That's right. Yeah, that's the key, because otherwise it doesn't much matter, but he's going to have to boom one.
First things first is the extra point. And it's a 3-point game.
Chicago fucking blew
He
this.
kicks it out of bounds, but those 2 seconds, they're precious.
Welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. Just a complete reversal. I mean, we were coming on camera the last time at the end of halftime, and it was one-sided, all Chicago. And since this fourth quarter started, it's been all Minnesota. And credit to Kevin O'Connell for keeping his team in this ballgame.
Yeah, he really has done a great job. He's done a great job ever since he got to Minnesota. But to keep the young quarterback in the ball game and keep his head clear, and for him to come out and respond the way that he did. And again, I mentioned it moments ago that I think Kevin really did a nice job, especially those 3 scoring drives. But he's such a great play caller for any quarterback. But how fortunate is J.J. McCarthy to be working with him, and what a job J.J. McCarthy. There's going to be a lot of tough moments.
He's tough to listen to. Holy shit.
Saw it tonight. He kind of went through it all. But he hung in there and did a nice job.
Fuck you, Troy Aikman.
All right, so they got
Stop
the
hating on
touchdown
Tom Brady.
with 2:02 to go. And you
can't
cannot
stand
allow
Troy
any
Aikman.
time to come off the clock with any
Guy
kind of
played
a
with the
return
best
right
team
here.
of probably all time.
Or will he?
Talking shit about Tom Brady. Fuck you, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
going
you.
to say, they're lined up. They've already decided it. He could have.
Wouldn't have won shit if you
Could've
didn't have
tried
your
the onside
offensive
kick.
line, Emmitt Smith.
They would have to declare it. They have
And a defense
not
from
declared
hell.
that, so he's got to let it fly.
Nice kick.
And a decision by Ty Chandler, which is a good decision.
Nice run.
And that gets keeps this game clock inside 2 minutes, so the Bears do not get
Huge.
that extra stoppage.
Smart
with 2 minutes
play.
left.
You see Kevin O'Connell.
Smart
gave him
play
fist
by the
bump,
receiver.
Did exactly what
I
you
mean,
were
by the
told. Bring
kickoff
it out of the
returner.
end zone if you can. And
What a night for JJ.
Oh, they're fucking brutal, man.
O'Connell and the Vikings. They've got the ball. A minute 55 to go.
They're getting players wrong while I'm watching the game and shit. While I'm calling it, I'm getting the players right over them. I'm really thinking about going back to school to broadcast school. I really am thinking about it. I really am. A lot of these guys are fucking terrible. He played well in the second half, Jeffrey, but the Bears gave this fucking game away. It's not over yet, but the Bears handed it to the Vikings. Gift wrapped it. Williams fucking stopped scrambling, got all conservative. They got conservative with the play call. They've had a lot of penalties too. And there's been 3 penalties I know for sure against the Bears that were terrible. Terrible. Terrible calls. That were big. 3 big calls that were pretty fucking shitty for the Bears. But I feel like the Bears gave it away more than the Vikings won it. In all honesty. The Bears got conservative. Caleb stopped scrambling and trying to fucking throw the ball a little bit. They were fucking getting weird with their run calls. Couple penalties.
Postgame after this game wraps up.
They should have been up bigger in the first half too. The Bears didn't take advantage of McCarthy's horrible first half. McCarthy was garbage in the first half. Absolute garbage. Great in the fourth quarter. Phenomenal fourth quarter. But up until the fourth quarter, McCarthy was not good.
That ball game, and now it's a 21-7 fourth quarter with the Vikings pulling out in front now by 3. A minute 55, only 1 timeout remains for Chicago, and we'll show you Ty Chandler getting help from the sideline about taking that kickoff out of bounds a moment ago. Here's Mason. He's had a nice
run.
And look at the eyes of Chandler. He's checking with the sideline, and who does he find?
Smart play by the
Kevin O'Connell over on the sideline saying, "Come on out, Ty. We need to get this game clock under 2 minutes."
Yeah,
That's
huge.
pretty good. I just wonder if Kevin O'Connell told him
Saved
before he
him
went
a free
out, "Hey,
timeout.
look to me if you catch this ball, and I'll tell you what
Einhorn
to
is
do."
Finkel. Finkel
Like a
is
third base
Einhorn.
coach.
That's right.
I
Talk about
think
these great
cookies.
games around the
Ace is
NFL.
out,
Last
just
night, of
like
course,
you
with
like.
Buffalo and Baltimore, and then this one. Yeah, the NFL's put America back on the edge of their seat.
Yeah, here we are again. And for Kevin O'Connell and his Vikings are involved in another one-score game.
Chicago.
They were 9-1 in one-score games last season.
Mason in the backfield again.
2nd down and 7. Bears are out of timeouts.
Nice play.
Mason is tackled immediately by Brisker. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
Caleb Williams might get one more shot.
So this will take us down to
I think the
about a
Vikings
minute
are going to be
remaining,
conservative.
run another play, and
I don't think they're going to let McCarthy throw.
You're looking at if they keep the clock
They
running,
might, though.
which I got to believe they're going to.
I can see why they
hand
wouldn't.
the ball off. You're talking about punting roughly around
Just to fuck with the
15
Bears' head.
seconds or so.
They're going to burn a timeout. They're going to talk about it.
Vikings have all 3 of their timeouts left, and Kevin O'Connell, it appears, will use one now.
first charge timeout, Minnesota. 30-second timeout.
When we talked, Troy, with Kevin O'Connell, he talked about trying to get more physical. They went out in the offseason. They revamped the interior of this offensive line. It took a little bit of time in this game for them to start flexing their muscles, but they got more physical in this second half, and it was that offensive line that got the ground game going, which then opened it up for the first-year starting quarterback, J.J. McCarthy.
You know, especially considering what happened
3rd and 7, JJ. Minute 2 to go.
By the Rams and gave up 9 sacks.
Vikings got 2 timeouts. Bears with none. Trailing by 3.
Didn't look so good early.
Single back.
Chicago was winning that, but for them to come around the way they did was impressive.
1 wide out.
Handoff is
Conservative.
to Mason, and Jordan Mason.
They're going to punt.
Going to bring up 4th down as he gets a couple.
Bears are going to have like no time. They need a miracle.
All the way down.
Or a punt return for a touchdown.
Likely spend another timeout. And then it will be the defense of the Vikings.
I tell my punter, you kick this out of fucking bounds.
Game, but a long way to go with no timeouts.
Kick it out of bounds inside the 20.
Just one note about McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy is now one of 2 players to throw multiple pass touchdowns in their debut.
Fran Tarkenton.
McCarthy tonight, Fran Tarkenton, in the first game in Vikings history in 1961. He came off the bench. The opponent in both games
was Chicago.
Bears. Well, no offense to the Chicago Bears, but that's pretty good company anytime you're compared to Fran Tarkenton. But I mentioned it a little bit earlier. This team's going to look at J.J. McCarthy a lot different this week. When you've got a guy who has yet to play, you know, there's a lot of
I like McCarthy's mentality. He's tough. He took a beating tonight.
Talking to the offensive line after he threw the pick 6. And I also know, because I've been on that end of it, to where
he's going to not be gun shy. He was gun shy in the first half.
Not really thrilled to be hearing from you.
And he shouldn't be. He's got too many
The way
weapons.
he responded to that,
He's got way too many weapons to be gun shy.
it's going to carry him a long way. Right, will boom it. Running back and taking a safety was on the board.
Good kick.
Take more
Excellent
time on
punt.
the clock. There's 9 seconds left. When we talk
That
to
couldn't be a better
McCarthy,
punt.
We're 9 seconds away from the end of the game, so time running out on the Bears. There's a brightness to him. He's been described as an old soul. His parents, Jim and Megan, obviously
9
did
seconds
a
to go.
tremendous
This is
job
a game.
for this young man who has been
No
dialed into
timeouts.
the sport of football since he was a young boy working.
If the
through
Bears
high
win this
school,
shit, I will
Nazareth
fucking
Academy, the Road Runners.
laugh my ass
Won
off.
a national championship at Michigan. He and his partner are going to be parents later on in this month.
We've seen some crazy shit
Got a
this
lot
week.
going on. He's 22 years old.
Even in week 1, there's some
Barring
wild
the
shit's happened.
Incredible. He will start his NFL career 1-0 with a road win in the stadium where he played about his Bears.
You mentioned the incredible Ben Johnson in the
Obviously in the shotgun, 5 wideouts.
for this situation right here.
Empty backfield.
That's what it's going to take.
Oh my God.
DJ Moore flags on the play.
That's
and
it.
Moore
That's the game.
gets hit out of bounds, and we're down to 5 seconds left.
There might be a clock run out because of illegal procedure.
I don't know if that was supposed to be a direct snap.
Oh my God.
Not quite what I was expecting.
Illegal shift, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
They're lucky it didn't have a clock
Just
run
takes
off.
more time off the clock.
You call fucking height while your wide receiver's in front of you, you moron.
They're going to walk out of here short of a miracle.
What the
right
fuck?
here.
This is shit with Caleb Williams I'm talking about.
How they lost this football game.
Call Hike as
5
he
seconds
runs
left,
across
No timeouts. The defense pushed back.
and knock it right off him.
They've got safeties back on their side of the 50. They got their hands team out here now.
They're rushing 2. Vikings better not give up this.
It's a Dunze. It's Moore.
That's
Gonna
it.
Get rid of it. He
Oh
does.
no, that's it.
And
It's
the
over.
guy can't make a play, and that's it. The Minnesota Vikings will start
Moore
this
took another
season
hit.
1-0 with this strong comeback.
Bears are getting booed coming off the field. Rightfully so. They gave that game away.
Johnson, the rookie head coach, on one.
That was almost as bad as what happened with the Ravens last night.
J.J. McCarthy back
The
home
giveaway
in Chicago.
awards of the week
Gets
go
the win.
to the
They asked him
Ravens,
about all that memorabilia that he collected as a kid. He said, that's all gone now.
the Bears, the Patriots,
Kevin O'Connell wasn't really in the mood to hear about
and
his coming.
the Miami Dolphins are up there too.
Said if he's worrying about where he grew up and where he saw his first game when he was 4,
He's a bitch ass, you know what? He's a zest monster, man. Come on. You want your quarterback having lilies in his hair on fucking Instagram and it's not a joke?
Let's send it down.
I don't.
Lisa Salters. Lisa.
I don't.
JJ, your NFL debut here in your hometown, your family in the stands. You said you weren't going to think about any of that until postgame. Now here you are. Just what's this feeling like to you?
It's surreal. You know, your first NFL win, and I just can't.
He's got a good attitude.
He
was gun shy tonight.
The defense, they were.
I'm sure that'll
was
go
struggling
away.
in the first half for us offensively, and they had our back. In the kicking game, punts and all that. So I just want to say my thanks to my team right there.
You said that the game wasn't going the way you would have liked,
No.
and you threw that pick 6, and then it seemed like everything changed. What started to click for you?
Honestly, we were just figuring it out. We were playing one play at a time, and Coach O'Connell got us in great play calls, and we just executed at the
I can see why people are high on
Yeah,
him.
it just came down to execution.
When things weren't going well, what was the issue?
It's just all 11 being on the same page. I feel like, it's game 1. There's a lot of things we got to clean up. But, I was really, really proud of how we responded because there's going to be a lot of gritty games in the future.
Yeah, and again, even when things weren't going well, we could see you on the sidelines, rallying the troops, talking to your O-line,
I can see
talking
why
to
people
your
like him.
receivers. What were you saying?
Good fourth quarter.
That we got to believe. That's one thing that we can do is control the controllables, and our belief in, going out there and executing that next play. And, it's as simple as that. We got a great group, and everyone was on the same page with that.
JJ, this is game 1 of what will hopefully be a very long career for you, but what do you think he will remember most?
Pam Salter still
about this
doing her job. God bless her.
Getting the win. That's what I remember most. Just being here in the hometown, it's a dream come true. And, to all the kids out there, it's possible. And, I just love my guys and can't wait to go to war next week.
Congratulations and welcome home.
Thanks so much, Lisa.
Joe.
Lisa, thank you. J.J. McCarthy, thank you. He won a national championship in Michigan in 2023 at 20 years old. He missed all of last year with a knee injury.
He looked really good in the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams looked amazing in the first half. Chicago Bears gift wrap that victory to the Vikings. Absolutely choked. A lot of self-inflicted wounds, a lot of penalties on the Bears. Couple calls that didn't really go their way that were pretty bad. It wasn't enough to alter this game. The mistakes they made, they were bound to lose. McCarthy looked great in the fourth. I got to call it a night, man. I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. Thanks you guys for hanging out. I don't know. Maybe I'll be on here tomorrow night. We'll see what's up. Might take a break. I don't know. I got to go do a bunch of shit. I got to get some rest. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.